We're live, and welcome to the Juggalo Family Hangouts. This is your host, Batgirljamie, and our co-host, Twist. You're the co-host, you dork.
He walked away. He froze.
Twystid J. Twist.
In all silence.
Twist. Twist, I said you're the co-host.
Oh, Twist.
What happened to him? Well, Twystid J's our co-host whenever he gets it back. We're here live every Monday at 4 p.m. Eastern, and you're welcome to join if you can get on here and talk to us. Twist. Twist.
I think he's going to have to log off and log back in again because he's frozen. You're frozen when your heart's not open.
I'll just eject him and call him again.
If I could melt your heart.
It reminded me of us in tree stamps. Do you remember that?
I had to kick him out and bring him back because I wasn't talking.
Yeah. Because he was frozen.
Mom would sit all six of us down in the
Hello.
Whoop whoop. Whoop whoop. This is my co-host Twystid J. He's the other owner of this channel.
Whoop whoop. What's up, y'all?
So what's new, Twist?
Not much. Probably gonna do a podcast probably tomorrow. Other than that, nothing much.
Don't forget to go watch Twystid J's video on his channel, Twystid J81. The video is he's got up his thank you video. He's got up his 50 favorite things, and he's got up part 1 and part 2 of his record collection.
Which I should have more probably by the end of the month.
And then he could just do an update. And Twystid,
yep.
And Twystid J's having me a birthday party at our local hangout.
I'm jealous. I can't go to that.
And it's on August 26th.
Okay, woohoo.
That means at midnight it'll be my birthday.
Yep. But I'm actually giving her birthday present a couple weeks early.
Because he can't stand not to give it to me early.
Because I'm one of those types that I like spoilers, so I really can't help it.
I don't like spoilers. It's going to make me sad.
So that's the only reason I'm giving it to her a couple of weeks early.
I know it's really good.
What?
Faygo.
Grape Faygo's the best.
Oh my god, that stuff is nasty. I still haven't watched that video yet.
I bought the Dutch version of Faygo just to show you guys, but then I drank it before I ever saw you again. I'm sorry.
There's a Dutch version?
Yeah, sort of. There is something that's sort of like it.
Oh, okay. Well, the closest thing we've got to imitation Faygo is the crush stuff.
Yeah, but Orange Crush.
Fanta.
Yeah, but that doesn't
Oh,
have,
Fanta's garbage.
I
doesn't
know.
have much sugar in it, right?
I still say it's garbage.
Like the only one that's good is the orange from Fanta.
Hi, Ape. How are you?
I can't see
Whoa.
the chat just yet.
I just pulled it up. Ape said, damn. Damn what? Damn my lack of face paint or damn... What do you mean, damn?
He's talking about me, for sure. He's either being judgmental or applauding. I'm not finished yet.
Yes. Woohoo.
Woohoo.
Which I don't know if I'm going to do my podcast on Twitch or if I'm going to do it for video footage.
You can't... Twitch is just for video games.
No, you can actually do podcast/video pods on there.
Yeah, you can do anything you want on there as long as you have like XSplit or something.
Twitch is stupid.
Which is weird though, because it's really hard to get a following. It's hard to even get anyone to come to your stream on Twitch.
I know that. I know that's why I don't use it. Unless you're our one friend.
But our friend Tricks 2007, shout out to him.
Yeah, shout out to him. He's the only person I know that has a following on there. You got to be a big YouTuber to get a following on there.
Yeah.
Well, he's semi-big on YouTube. He's semi-big on there.
How are you, Ape? You're not talking to me. Are you still here?
Holla, player.
I see.
It's like this and ooh, poop. I got chocolate everywhere now. Excuse you, Twist.
Nope,
Yeah.
I don't say it.
It's like, I don't give a fuck, Jamie.
Bump, 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 bump. Hi, Echo Side Gaming. How are you? Whoop, whoop. Thanks for coming to our live stream, homies.
Whoop, whoop.
It's all good in the hood.
Which I should say, I've been playing Madden 2018.
Again.
No, I've only had it a few days. No, this year I got this year's copy of it for free. So I'll be doing a review of it eventually.
So now the dog's gone. And Gracie don't even know.
What do you mean the dog's gone?
The dog's gone and Gracie don't even know it. Well, we're chilling too. Oh, I came home and the dog's gone, so I didn't know where he went. So I texted my sister.
There.
Hey, is it good?
Is what good?
The new Light album.
I don't know. I haven't listened to it yet.
If it's on Spotify, I'll listen to it.
I love Spotify. Spotify is awesome.
Spotify's my addiction. You can listen to all my crazy emo music.
Gotta love the emo.
There's Light.
I was gonna say, you
Who's
gotta
LFO?
love. You got LFO. You mean that gay ass boy band?
Yeah, is that what just came up when I searched for Light? Seriously?
You gotta type in LYTE.
I did.
Okay.
That's fucked up.
So is my camera working?
I don't know. Do you got it?
No,
Can
your
you guys
camera's
see me?
not working.
You don't got it turned on.
Okay. Oh, you're right. I'm an idiot.
Shut up, Batgirl.
Hey, don't tell me to shut up, punk. You feeling lucky, punk.
I'm always feeling lucky.
Twist won't let me paint his face anymore.
Why not?
I don't know. I tried. He won't let me.
Why not?
That sucks.
Because have you seen our video of us walking in the mall?
Did she
Yeah.
break your trust?
No, we get kicked out. No, we get kicked out of the. Well, no, we got kicked out of the mall. Don't you remember?
Yes.
Really? Holy crap! I didn't see this video. You guys got kicked out of the mall.
Yeah, it's on
Yeah.
this. It's on his channel, TwystidJ81, and it's his most popular video.
Yeah, it's right there.
Yeah, that's insane. I gotta check that out.
Yeah, I seriously got kicked out of the mall. All I was trying to do was buy Bang Pow Boom.
Then we go and walk into Best Buy, and I'm like, dude.
We
We're
walked
like,
in-
dude, you
we
guys are
walked-
cool.
We walked in Best Buy, all over Best Buy. We walked through Macy's. Is probably why we got kicked out. Kendra made us walk
Yeah.
through. Kendra made us walk through goddamn rich bitch Macy's.
They
Yeah,
probably-
pretty much.
So then we went to Disc Replay and we ran into a Juggalo in there. Some black Juggalo.
Disc replay.
Remember we went in there? There was this.
That wasn't even around. That wasn't even around when we did the face paint.
Yeah, it was. We went in there and remember we saw that ICP CD and I goes, look, they want more for one with the Joker's card sleeve over it than without. And you could buy it for $2 more brand new at Best Buy. Because we were just in Best Buy.
I wish I could buy that on vinyl.
What?
Those albums.
Just
I-
FYI, you do realize that the other guest is actually Oniisan.
What Oniisan? Who's Oniisan? What do you mean?
CJ is actually Oniisan.
Who's Oniisan?
Can't you see?
He is not. He is not.
Yes, he is. Shh, shh, don't tell anyone.
He is not.
You can't tell me that he doesn't look a lot like him, though.
Who's Oniisan?
You can't say he's not because you don't even know who he is.
Exactly.
I do look a lot like him. I've been told that by so many people.
All right, I gotta look this person up. How do I spell it?
No, you need to like. I'm gonna post it on my Facebook or something. Since you're painted up and everything as well, who's gonna do?
He does
No,
not.
we'll get
He
you in
does.
trouble.
He does not.
I don't want to get you in
That guy's a
trouble.
douchebag.
Yeah.
He doesn't look like that douchebag.
Yeah, he does.
That guy's a douchebag.
Yeah, he is.
Talking about that poor what's her face that's got an eating disorder.
Oh, I don't know about that. I mean,
He keeps talking about what's her name?
Yep. Yeah.
Not-
What's her name? Olivia something.
No, not her. The emo he talks about
Yeah.
that one emo chick.
That emo chick does have an eating disorder and shouldn't be like an example, viewed as an example.
All right, Ecoside, thanks for coming. No. I can't. Her name is something.
Olivia something.
No, that's not her name. No, that's not her name.
Yeah, but Jamie, we're gonna start calling you nothing
No, we're not.
Why?
because her favorite movie is Perks of Being a Wallflower, and I love that dude.
What dude?
The one they call nothing.
Who's the one they call nothing?
Emma. God, why am I thinking of Emma Stone?
It's Emma Watson, you a.
Yeah, I'm like, I know. I can't. It's her brother.
Eugenia.
Eugenia.
That's
Yeah.
her name.
Yeah. She shouldn't
That's
be
what I
an
was-
example.
Then who was I talking about?
Everybody talks about them.
Are you
too.
talking about the dude that plays the Flash now?
Yeah.
He's not. That's not what his name is.
The Flash.
In the
They call
movie.
him nothing in the movie.
I'm gonna look that up real quick. That's not what they call him. I'm gonna tell
Yes,
you.
it is.
His name is Patrick.
Yeah, but they call him nothing. Because he had that speech in woodshop, remember?
Okay, I watched a very disturbing documentary today.
Yeah, what was it?
It was called, oh shit. I can't remember what it was called. Titica Fowlers or something. It was about a psychiatric institution in the 60s.
Mm-hmm.
And it was actually banned at the time because it showed like these people in there being abused, and it showed like people that were admitted there because they were communists and shit like that. It was
So
Okay.
super disturbing.
That one girl was in the movie The Dove.
Oh, pff. Yeah, we're not talking about that anymore, Jamie. But I keep going back and watching the Stanford experiments.
Yeah, that's what I'm.
Yeah, that movie's creepy.
But then you should. I added it to my interesting things playlist this afternoon when I was watching it. If you like disturbing things, then you like that. It made me kind of sick though.
No, I like that movie that Tapeworm did.
That was actually a really good movie.
That was really good. So is Charlie Bartlett. That
Rest in peace. Rest in peace, Anton Yelchin.
Why do you say that?
Does it look like I have
because he's
kidneys
dead.
hanging from my eyes or something?
We can't see you, Sabrina.
You can't see me.
Yeah, you've got your video turned off.
No, she
Are you
doesn't.
serious?
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't know about the red bit.
That's not what I clicked on, dude.
Oh well, I'm not gonna.
I clicked on Charlie Bartlett and it comes up with something else.
This is my favorite part of painting. Nice, CJ.
What's up?
I don't know who's in that movie.
Who? Or what? Charlie Bartlett?
Robert Downey Jr. and Kat. Ooh, I like Kat Dennings. She's my favorite.
Kat Dennings.
I have these glitters now too, but they kind of sting. We say all of the paints from Superstar are really nice and really soft, and they have nice effects. I mean, you can see it like has a nice effect, but the glitter, it stings. If you have sensitive skin, it will sting right through the paint. So be careful about it.
I just use clown makeup.
I am a clown.
This is clown makeup. Every
I'm not
color.
sure what brand mine is.
I mean, it's body paint makeup.
When did he die? Hey, I didn't even know he died.
Like 2 or 3 years ago.
No, he did. He died last year.
I thought it was like 2 or 3 years ago.
No, you're full of it. He died June 19, 2016. Hey, he was in the movie Alpha Dog.
Yeah, he was the kid that got shot in that movie.
Oh, the kid that they kidnapped and shot?
Yeah.
Wow, that's fucked up.
You know, that was actually based off a true story.
I don't remember.
No, it was.
I didn't know it was based off a true story.
I want to watch that movie now.
Yeah, I was actually living out in the area when it was when the kid actually got shot.
Ooh.
Exactly.
Josh, did you hear anything about the protests that were going on? Because Jamie hadn't heard about it.
What protest?
the protest in
The
Virginia.
Charlottesville.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
What do you think about it? What is your take on it?
I think it's a completely messed up situation. I could tell that much.
I could say
Yeah.
something fucked up, but it wouldn't be. It'd be me just joking around.
You can still say something. It's your say it.
No.
Yeah, go ahead, Jamie.
Nope.
Why not?
Because I'm not gonna be like that.
I think that whole thing is a completely messed up situation. Not to mention right now, I've been watching a lot of news report about there's a lot more activity going on with a certain hate group.
Yeah.
Who's the hate group? The KKK?
Yeah, pretty much.
The KKK took my baby away.
Yeah, that's not the only thing they're taking away. I guess they're going on more of a rampage than anything right now, and I think it's pretty screwed up.
Well, I don't think they're gonna be able to like make any get any leverage from what they're doing, though. Do you? I don't know. You think that people really take that? Well, obviously people take it seriously because the counter protests were pretty strong. But like, do they take it seriously in the way that people think, oh, I should join them now? Because I doubt it. I don't know. Are there really people that think they should join the KKK now?
No.
That wouldn't have
I
before?
don't. Exactly.
The
But
KKK took my baby away.
I'm a prime example for it. Like, but I don't think I could ever be one of their kind because I usually don't date inside my race, so I guess I'm fixed out on that one.
Yeah, but then I'd say, okay, the thing is about them, though, it's depending on how soft or hard they are in their beliefs. Sometimes they're not always against, but from what I've seen, they're not always against dating outside of their race. They are against, like, breeding outside of their race.
Oh, yeah.
So. But that's messed up, obviously. But I mean, like yesterday, I was trolling a live cast on here it's called the Trumpet, they call themselves, and he's like a super kind of paranoid, kind of like conspiracy theorist type broadcaster, but he was showing really good live footage of all of the demonstrations everywhere. And I was in the chat and I was like I was saying really the only solution to all of this is if we are not governed, if we are self-governed. And I was having not a lot of conversation because there were people like that in there that were just going like, white race, blah, blah, blah. And I was just like, oh my God, like, but I didn't get blocked or anything. I didn't get blocked for speaking out against it. But I kept on posting no lives matter, all lives matter, no lives matter, all lives matter.
I take the SKR away and say no lives matter if you got to pick a race.
Yeah, exactly. We're all shitty.
Yeah.
Then the question was posed. The question was posed on the Drunken Peasants fan page of if you were the last person on Earth to and you were with either this really hot black chick with an American flag bikini or a not as hot white chick who has I is feminist on her shirt or something, then who would you choose? And they were all like saying they wanted a threesome. But I said that I would choose neither because I would say that if we are the last people on the planet, then we should celebrate and not ruin it for the planet and just not breed anymore.
Exactly.
Then we'll all die.
I love that decision.
Then the world will end because there won't be no more people.
Yeah, but
that's where I say, you know what?
We'll do better.
Really?
That's why.
What's the alternative?
You have a kid and then you have sex with the kid to have another kid because you two are the only people left. Like,
Ugh.
inbreeding's the only option after that point.
Yeah, that's pretty disgusting. No, you'd have to breed a boy and a
So-
girl. And you don't know, you might push out only girls or only boys the whole time. I feel sorry for that chick. I'd be like, we're the last people here and we have a responsibility not to procreate. And I'd be like, no way am I pushing out babies. I don't care who the fuck you are.
I'm not pushing out your baby because I don't want a baby. I'll shoot myself in the head first.
Yep.
Nice message, Jamie.
Yes.
I'd rather commit suicide than have a
18
baby.
plus. You just got demonetized.
just for me saying that.
You just lost a sponsor.
No, I didn't.
Oh,
Oh.
I said worse.
Yeah, well, it is what it is.
Okay. How many people do you think is going to show up to the Juggalo March?
In 3 days.
Know how many people?
It should be a pretty good number.
I'll see it when it happens.
I think that it will probably be, let's say I have about 9,000 views on my channel. So maybe about 90 people.
No, I'm going to go more than that.
300.
I'm going to say probably about 1,000.
90.
I'm going to say at least 1,000.
At least 300.
Whoop, whoop, in the chat. I can see you now.
Because I actually know a few people that are actually going, so.
You do?
Yeah. Yeah, they tried to drag me into it, so.
Nah.
Yeah, I'm really. Yeah, exactly.
I don't know about that.
I'm actually trying to stay on good boy behavior.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Yeah, he doesn't.
If I can get to Detroit, if I can get to Detroit by that time, then I can get to Washington by that time. But that's all I'm going to say about that.
That's only in like a month. That's
It's not even a month. It's 3 days away, dude.
Is it?
No,
no, it's
no,
not. It's a month and 3 days away.
I thought it was 7/17.
No, it's 9/17.
I thought it was 8/17.
Mm-mm.
I know it'd be wild. I'd love to go there.
I'm scared.
I don't think anything really bad's gonna happen, but
The KKK is gonna take our babies away because we all went to the march.
if
I'm
anything,
just kidding. I'm just
Jamie,
kidding.
by the
I'm
way.
just kidding. Huh?
I noticed you got your eyebrows waxed. When did you do that?
No, I didn't.
They look thinner.
You don't want to know.
Okay.
Stress made me lose them all.
Whatever that means.
God, you're lying.
Who, me?
Yeah, you didn't lose that from stress. Are you serious?
I don't know. They just all fell out.
That's messed up.
yeah.
I'm serious. I'm not telling no lies. I have to draw them on now because I ain't got any.
That's terrible.
What? I didn't know they weren't real. They look real.
I was gonna say, just don't get all the wax crayons out.
No, I don't use crayons. Joshua Door. You're such a fucking idiot.
No, that was actually a smarty comment right there.
You're being a jerk.
He does. He
When
does
am I
that,
not a
though.
Thank you, Sabrina.
Josh always picks on you.
I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it if I didn't love you.
Josh doesn't love me. He doesn't pick on me.
Oh, you're a different kind of animal.
Oh.
He called you an animal.
Hey, Hey, we're all animals.
No, I'm not an animal.
I'm an animal.
I am too. I'm a human.
I'm part of the primate family.
Yeah.
Oh God.
I belong to the whatchamacallem people.
I think Jamie was probably a chinchilla in her last life.
I'm a Homo sapiens.
No, I wasn't. I was a demon in my last life.
No, you weren't. You wouldn't know evil if it bit you on the ass.
See, that was loving.
You see?
You're such a punk.
Yeah, but I've been watching Dexter lately.
So
That's a good show.
I've been watching True Blood with all the vampires. The vampires get naked.
Yeah, basically soft-core vampire porn. That's what True Blood is.
Yep, with a story. With a plot twist.
Mm-hmm.
No, Dexter's actually got a lot more plot twists.
I believe season 3 ends with an orgy. Like,
whoa.
It's season 2. It's season 2.
Oh yeah, season 2. You're right.
Season 2 is the one where they're all having orgies, and the animals, that woman's controlling them.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I was like,
that's the season I'm on right now. That's how come I know what season it is.
Can you imagine being on cast and being like, all right, guys, today everyone's having sex?
I think season 3. I think season 3 is the one where Sookie sleeps with Eric.
Actually, I think it ended with her sleeping with Eric.
No, it didn't. It happened in 3rd season. It's in the 3rd book because I've read all the books.
Oh, yay for you.
Trust me. I'm obsessed.
Are there still seasons of Jersey Shore?
No.
There aren't.
No, but you could still watch them on a lot of different channels.
You can still watch it on Hulu.
If you got cable, you can watch it there.
I'm not sure there's one that I haven't seen.
There's that, and then there's Snooki and JWoww's show. After.
I saw a bunch of those ones as well.
I watch it all on Hulu.
The whole Snooki pregnancy thing was very, very entertaining.
She has 2 kids. Her kids are cute.
They're like little meatballs.
I like her.
Yeah, if it wasn't for me getting you into that show.
I'm gonna punch you. I was sick and I was too lazy to change the channel.
No, you weren't. I told you to watch that show. Or maybe it was my brother's girlfriend.
I told you to watch that show. I was sick and I didn't want to change the channel, so I just left it on there. Then I started watching it.
Ah.
That's how I got into that show, on accident. I was too sick to change the channel.
Then it must have been my brother's girlfriend.
That got you into it.
No, I got her into it, if I remember right.
It's just fun to watch people be dumb.
Yeah, it really is.
Yep. Except for Keeping Up with the Kardashians makes me want to punch somebody.
Oh.
The Kardashians.
The Kardashians are horrible people.
I don't think they are horrible people. I think they're just people in a weird situation. I think that people judge too quickly. Like if you had shit tons of money, you would probably become that way as well, to some extent.
You want to hear some, Jamie? You want to hear something?
What?
The newest LA Laker and his family are getting a show on E. The Big Ballas brand is getting a TV show on E.
That's
I like the one about the guy with 5 wives as well and 100 children or whatever it is.
You talking about that polygamy show?
Yeah, and then there's also the one about the Amish. That one was really good, actually. I could relate to a lot of shit that they went through.
I don't like to watch any of it.
Jamie would rather watch documentaries about Hitler than anything.
I know. I'm obsessed.
Really?
I'm obsessed.
You're obsessed with Hitler?
I'm obsessed with I'm trying to figure him out. It's not working too well.
No, you're never gonna figure that shit out.
If you figure him out, I'll be really worried. Okay.
That guy's batshit. That guy's batshit crazy, man.
Well, he was until they found him down in South America.
You're like, I understand him. Then I'm gonna be like, we need to have a talk.
Yeah.
Something wrong with me.
Hitler. I'm trying to figure out his thinking.
You're trying to figure out his thinking? I don't think you're gonna.
I guess I'm not.
You don't figure out his thinking.
Yeah. Are you trying to be the next Hitler? Like, what the heck?
No, I don't think what he did was right.
No.
I'm trying to figure out what was so wrong about the Jewish people.
I was gonna say.
I can't figure out what he thought was wrong with them. What did they do?
You need to invite Cam. He'll tell you everything that he thinks is wrong. I'll be right back.
I was going to say, I'm like, yeah, I have a lot of topics on that myself.
I don't have Cam. I can't invite him.
Figure out what's wrong with Jewish people. I don't know.
It's 666. It's 555 if you're 666. What's it feel like to be a heretic? I gotta quit. I listen to too much Slipknot.
You listen to too much of everything.
I listen to Bring Me the Horizon all the time.
But I've got my own theories on why he did what he did.
Horizon every day.
If you look at the Jewish community towards political agendas, yeah, they're probably the height of it, actually. But
they're probably working. They're probably stealing all the good jobs.
Exactly.
They're stealing all the good jobs and hoarding all the money.
I know you're not talking about Native Americans, so who are you talking about?
Jews.
Oh, that was the idea in that time for sure. The thing is, though, is that if it wasn't the Jews that were very rich, it would be some other group of people that are very rich. It's just it just is a happenstance that the propagation of like the Jewish religion, where you are kind of, a lot of people I think are ingrained to believe that that you have to marry within your own religion or your own race or whatever.
That's why there should be no religion.
When you do that, you also pass on family businesses and stuff like that, and so like all of your money stays within that, happens to stay within that group of people.
Maybe we should just get rid of religion.
Really, Jamie?
That would be a better probably answer.
Yeah, it would be a greater idea. It would be a great idea to do it, but you know what the problem with that is? Somebody else is going to come up with their own belief structure.
Exactly, because there's too many people that that have a difficulty governing themselves.
Exactly.
Religion is just another cult.
I say just let people have their religion and just clear your mind of whatever everybody else tells you.
And then we got people like Trump and people believe in everything he says. The sheeple.
Yeah. Well, we're all going to die probably within the end of the next 4 years anyway, so.
Oh my God.
I don't know.
Well,
about
at
that.
least the Americans are.
Well, I'm hoping to be off-grid and far away from us all by then.
Well, I said at least the Americans will.
Oh.
Because the way Trump's gone, frickin' North Korea's going to nuke us.
I know.
Yeah.
Look what he did. He's pissing off Korea now.
That's what happens when you piss off the short people.
America is not prepared for a war against Korea, I'll tell you that right now. American military has proven over and over again that they cannot stand up against savage. Not as far as, like, sure, they can get some shit done in those countries, but people come back extremely traumatized. And when you bring back traumatized military and then those people have influence on their kids, then those people will fuck up their children, and their children will not be able to function as a normal society. And same thing as what happened in Vietnam is going to happen squared with North Korea.
Yeah,
some people still believe that America won that war. They didn't. I'm sorry to inform you, but nope. And look how many people came back from that, totally fucked up and psychiatric.
All these wars are creating a bunch of PTSD people.
Yep.
And then they can't take care of themselves, and then the government won't take care.
Let alone their children.
The government won't even take care of them.
Nope.
I think eventually, somewhere down the line, I think people that are working the hours that they have to work over here are going to end up with PTSD anyway.
Yeah, because we're stressed out because we got to work too much.
Yeah, American psychological health is screwed as of the way it's going.
Oh yeah.
Right now.
The stress level Americans have on themselves is ridiculous.
That's why I'm just like, dude.
Work 3 jobs just to have some shitty apartment.
Pretty much.
Or you can't even.
Or what?
You can't even. We don't even make double. We don't even. The cost of pop is double what it was back when I first started working at Goodwill. And now we don't even make double what we made back then. Because if we did, we'd be making at least $12 an hour.
Shoot, when I first started drinking energy drinks, they were still like right around the same price.
No, they're more.
No, they were actually only like $2. They were like $2 when they first came out. Red Bull was.
I'm talking about a regular soda.
Yeah, I know, and I'm on the same topic.
You used to be able to buy a Coke. He's here. You used to be able to buy a Coke for $1, $1.10. Now you got to pay almost $2 for a soda.
Yeah, it's like $1.79
plus the bottle deposit, so it's $1.
No, it's $1.89.
So it almost doubled in cost.
That's where I talked to my cousin the other day, and she said
it's like 80%. It's 80% price hike, and we don't even have an 80% wage hike.
It's like my cousin. It's like I told you the other day. My cousin said, for her tattooing stuff, her needles went up. What was it? Her needles and her ink went up almost double.
Yeah, so she has to raise her prices, otherwise she can't make any money.
Exactly.
And then the people, there's jobs like ours that they raise the prices, but we didn't really get a raise.
Exactly.
We only got the raise because they forced them to give us a raise by raising minimum wage. They wouldn't have gave us a raise. And just because they gave us a raise doesn't mean they have to raise the prices.
Exactly.
That's where they're wrong. We'd still be making a huge profit if they'd stop raising the prices. Because we'd sell more. We'd sell triple the amount.
Yeah, I agree with you there.
And we'd be making about the same amount of money. Because the stuff that we don't sell ends up getting thrown away anyways. If we're selling more, we're not throwing away as much.
Exactly.
And we'd be making at least a third more.
Yeah, but that 1/3 will equal out pretty much, but they don't feel like that.
It'll equal out, but they don't understand that. They don't understand that they don't need to raise it. People that think that they're going to have to raise it to pay us is stupid. Because if they don't, because if they raise the prices too high and they don't buy the item, there's a lot of that markup stuff that ain't selling, that's not selling at all because they think that it's $8.99 and they're not going to pay it.
Mm-hmm.
They're wanting them to pay $8 for a T-shirt, and they're not going to buy it.
For a T-shirt?
Yeah, at our store. If it's got Nike on it, they want them to pay like $8 or $9 for it. That's just downright ludicrous. You can buy Nike T-shirts on sale for not very much more than that.
Yeah, I know. Sometimes you could get them for like $5 at the Nike store.
They're not thinking about the sale items at the store. If you can buy clearance out items for what they're paying for a little bit for less than what they're paying there, why would they buy our jacked up priced items?
Exactly. When you could drive 5 minutes down the road and be like, okay, I could get this for almost the same price.
Okay, they wanted to price an Adidas sweatshirt for the same price I paid for it brand new.
What was it, like an Adidas sweatshirt? Okay.
The same price I paid for a brand new one. I said you can't charge that much for it. You can get them for that brand new.
Yeah,
exactly.
That's where I don't understand. It's used. You got to give them somewhat of a deal. Don't price used clothes for more than $10 because you're not gonna get it. And
exactly.
There's certain things like Nike and Adidas and stuff like that ain't even worth marking up. Why should we have to pay? I don't think our Under Armour sweatshirts or anything Under Armour should be more than $10.
Yeah, exactly.
They're only $60 at max at the Under Armour store, brand new. It's not like they're $150 sweatshirt.
No, there are some Under Armour ones that are like $110.
No, they're not. Not at our. You can't go to the Not if you go to the Under Armour outlet. They're not. You can buy the exact same thing that they're charging $110 elsewhere at the Under Armour outlet for $60.
Oh yeah.
That's why I'm saying you don't need to charge more than $10 for it because you're not going to get it. And that's why they sit there and that's why a lot of that stuff gets thrown away. It just irritates me that we're not making any money on that stuff, that they're ripping people off.
Yeah, I agree with you there.
They're wanting to charge $20 for some shirt because it's Miss Me. I'm like, if that's $100 shirt, it ain't worth $100. It's ugly. And who the hell's gonna pay $100 for a damn shirt?
Yeah.
Do you really want to answer that question?
Yeah, but in Goodwill, they're not gonna pay $20 for a shirt like
Oh
that.
yeah.
Those Miss Me jeans, they go on clearance at the store for $60. Why would you ever pay $60 in a Goodwill for a used pair? You can buy them on their clearance rack. You wait till they clear. Keep going there every month and look for clearanced ones, and you'll find them for like $60 and less. You got to keep your eye out on the clearance racks at stores. They do have clearance racks, and my niece bought a $100 pair of pants for $9 on the clearance rack.
Oh, by the way, yesterday, Jamie, guess what I did?
Move. What? Move.
I went dumpster diving again.
Nice.
And I went dumpster diving at the Nike outlet, so I guess they do cut up everything that they own if they have to trash it.
Yeah, because they don't want people getting it for free and trying to return it.
Exactly.
They'll try to return it for what it costs for a new one.
Exactly.
I don't know why they cut them. I don't know why do they? I don't understand why they don't just mark them way down. If they got $10 for them, they're making more than if they throw them away.
Yeah, exactly. But they cut up the shoes I was looking at. They cut up the pants I was looking at, cut up the shirts I was looking at. You know what? I even went through the Under Armour trash the other day too, and they don't do any of that shit, dude.
Yeah, but there's probably nothing you could wear.
Oh, there really wasn't, but there was still Under Armour shoes. That I was like, dude, I got my nephew a nice pair of Under Armour shoes for free, basically.
Well, we got a bunch of Under Armour stuff from the garage sale my mom had.
Yeah. Well, we bought him Under Armour shoes. Well, I got him the Under Armour shoes out of the trash. And I got him a hoodie from them, too, so.
I've got 2 of them.
I got him it was like a medium-ish hoodie that I said, hey, you're going to need this come wintertime. And he's just, well, he loved the shoes. They were perfect size for him.
Under Armour shoes are comfortable.
Oh, yeah.
I have a pair of their slides.
Well, you mean the ones that slide on?
Yeah, they're like they're flip-flops.
Oh, yeah.
They're comfortable.
I was actually, where was I going to go? Me and my buddy are going to, not tomorrow, but we're going to, Wednesday night, we're going over to Lansing. And we're actually going to go and check out their dumpsters over by their mall.
Don't get caught.
Oh, I'll try not to. Because I'm actually going to get a bunch of iTunes cards.
They're not going to have any money on them.
Oh, dude. Sometimes they do.
They don't have money on them because they got to be activated at the register.
I've actually done a bunch of research, and there's ways to activate those without having them activated at the register.
Yeah, you're full of it too.
No, I've been watching videos on how to do it, actually.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, well, no, there's ways to do it. There's ways to do it, Jamie.
Yeah, and I don't believe it works.
There's ways to hack that, especially if you know somebody that's a workplace employee.
Here's a question that Lonnie asked on Facebook. Question: why would people drink out of a mason jar every chance they have when there are glasses in the cupboard?
Really?
What's the question?
Why would people drink out of a mason jar every chance they have when there are glasses in the cupboard?
What is a mason jar?
Okay, Sabrina, you see this cup?
A canning jar.
No, because you're frozen.
That's almost like that.
It has you frozen for me. Should I refresh it?
Yeah, because it's not frozen. You're not frozen.
That's weird. Oh, now I see it. I see it now.
Y'all are frozen.
It's a canning jar.
Yeah, pretty much. Some people like drinking out of mason jars. And right now, it's kind of a hip thing to do.
I don't think it's hip. I think it's stupid.
Really? There are some outlawish type bars that actually do serve beer through a mason jar. Not like a mason jar itself, but it's like a mason jar glass.
They got an Amazon Echo in white now.
I know. I saw that the other day.
Those are cool.
I kind of want one, actually. Not the white one, but one of the black ones.
You don't need it. You already got a speaker.
Yeah, I know, but I really like that one. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, God dang it.
Dun, 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 dun.
What?
God, I'm sorry, but I've been listening to MCR.
Really?
Yeah.
When did you take over my listening to My Chemical Romance?
I don't know. I just felt like listening to it.
I'm obsessed. I listen to them all the time. I can't think about the Black Parade without listening to it.
I've been listening to that entire album today, and that entire album's amazing.
You need to listen to that, Sabrina. You would like that album.
Okay.
That is, it's punk rocky.
They're pop punk, duh.
No, they're emo.
They're still emo music. Most emo music is pop punk, you idiot.
I wonder what how Snapchat will detect the paint.
Huh?
I wonder if Snapchat freaks out from the paint.
I don't know. I don't use
Oh,
Snapchat.
they've got a Pikachu one right now. Oh my God!
I am Pikachu.
You are Pikachu.
See?
If you had a tail, frickin' electricity would fly out of it.
Shut up! I would not. I lost my phone. I really did.
Did you really?
Yep. I gotta buy a new phone now.
No, you don't, do you?
I don't know where it went. Hold on. I really did lose my phone. I'll be right back in a second.
What?
No, I seriously don't know where my phone is.
Are you aware that I can't see either of you two on the screen?
Yeah,
I don't
not on the
understand
screen.
that. I don't understand
Huh?
that.
Hey, I'm like,
Wow.
That's because
I don't know why either.
Because I wasn't on the screen because I went to find my phone.
No, you've been off of the screen for like since almost the entire start.
No, I haven't.
It is on my end.
That works. I'm giving my paint face ears. It kind of works.
That's cool, Sabrina.
I'm giving my paint face ears. It kind of works.
I'm sending that to James.
I'm giving my paint face.
I'm not okay, and I don't know what's going on with this.
What's the matter?
There.
I think Famous Last Words is probably my favorite song off that album.
No, my favorite song off that album is I Can't Remember.
Even though Blood is hilarious.
Give me blood, blood, gallons of this stuff. Do 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 do. Hey, I got flowers on my head now.
Yeah, well.
Come to our live hangout on the JuggaletteSRUs right now.
Yeah.
And watch our live stream and talk to us in the chat. We're looking for you.
I don't know. I might do a live. I'll be right back, y'all. I gotta pee.
Fine.
He's gotta
just be that way.
Bitch.
Where are my cigarettes? What the fuck?
Gone because you don't need them.
I do need them. I will die if I can't smoke. Seriously.
You're missing our live hangout on the JuggaletteSRUs. It's going right now. Go to YouTube and search the JuggaletteSRUs, all one word, just like Toys R Us, and you'll find us. You're missing our live. I got ears. I look like Pikachu.
The Pikachu one is kind of overbearing. Like Pikachu kills the person.
It does not.
Okay, I'll show you what it looks like if it's with me. It looks like Pikachu is way stronger.
We'll be live for at least another hour, so come check out the Juggalettes live stream.
Pikachu!
We're live right now.
Pika Pika! Pika Pikachu!
What?
Pika Pika! Pikachu!
Why is my thing restricted?
What?
Pikachu! Pikachu!
See, Pikachu looks very mean to me. What?
Pikachu's not mean.
Makes me breathe fire.
That beard is ugly.
What?
Pikachu!
Who?
Come on. I don't want the dog one. I've done that one too many times. That's boring and old.
Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I think they are coming up with new ones every day though now.
Come be in if you want to join our live chat, just message me and I will give you the link to our live hangout.
I did one like that too.
If you want to join
Wait, I'll tell them too.
I'm just sending out Snapchats one after another. Hey, Josh.
Okay, I'm back.
To give me blood. Gallons
Join
of the
us
stuff.
live on JuggalettersRUs. Right now we are live.
All right, guys. I want to see what this one looks like.
Oh shit, no, I still didn't download it.
What?
Shit.
Yeah, I don't like any of those ones.
Sorry, I'm counting money.
Josh wishes he had money.
I got a little bit.
This one sucks because Elvis sucks. Long live the Beatles. I'm gonna piss people off. I'm gonna piss people off with my Elvis one. I just said Elvis sucks. Long live the.
Makes me aggressive.
I just said Elvis sucks. Long live the Beatles.
You shouldn't have done that.
Travis, you're stupid. Why do I still have him on Snapchat?
Join us now on JuggalettersRUs. We are live. Do it or die. Like half of my face.
I'm not a beaner. Come join us live on the JuggalettersRUs. We're live right now. We're gonna have a conversation about something as soon as people come and start talking in the chat. Die, motherfucker, die, motherfucker, die. It's like this. Die, motherfucker, die, motherfucker.
Die.
I gotta quit.
I'm back. What? Yeah. What's up?
Snapchat is addicting, is what's up.
You know, this might really get.
Come watch us on the JuggalettersRUs live. He'll and talk to us in the chat, and we'll talk to you guys back.
This might really date my age here. This really might date my age, but I remember when Snapchat was when you were posting dick pics and
really probably
everything.
Still is.
That was like 500. That was only like last year. Tell me. Snapchat's only been out maybe 2 years.
No, it's been out for like 4, actually.
No, it hasn't. You want to know how long it's been out? I'll look it up.
It's at least 3.
Thank goodness I have not gotten a dick pic on there yet. It's better than Friend Life.
Yeah, but the positive of that is...
I've got some beggars, though, on there.
Awesome. I was going to say, what are you drinking, Sabrina?
2011.
This is what I'm drinking.
Oh, okay.
It's been around for 5 years.
I'm hot.
See, I told you. I told you, Jamie.
Shut it. I'll kick your ass.
I told you. So 5 years ago, that's when people were snapping chats of dick pics.
I've gotten people sending me dick pics. That's when I block them. You sick perverts.
Exactly.
I call them sick pervs and block them.
I don't block them. I just send them to other people.
Oh, nice.
Aww.
Yeah, like, because sharing is caring.
Kendra sent me a bunch of Snapchats.
You just got demonetized again.
No, I didn't.
Yep, you're going to get demonetized today. We might as well just start saying the F-bomb every chance that we get now.
You better shop it. You better stop it.
I'm not saying anything.
She's talking to me.
I said, you better stop that, Twist.
Because I'm going to ruin your birthday.
No, you won't.
Before you break my heart, take it over.
Motherfuckers. There's one where you get a hipster beard, but Josh has already got a beard, so that don't count.
I do not like that one.
Here's Kelsey. Oh, God. Private Eye.
What? I didn't see that.
What? You don't like my hipster beard?
Shut up. That's not even a hipster beard. It's just an unruly redneck beard.
There's a new t-shirt that
This is really stupid.
Join the redneck, beard army.
How dumb.
Oh, this is going to be horrible.
What's horrible?
The fact that we don't have anybody in the chat, do we?
No, but we can still have a conversation.
I'm just going on a romantic cruise with my sister and brother-in-law.
I'm the third wheel.
You guys, I think I just discovered the best thing ever. This is Skinny Pop that I got from Target, and you put it in the microwave, obviously without the plastic on it.
Jamie!
And it pops up into the...
What?
What are you doing?
Watching people's snaps. Let's see what Anna's got to say. Where's she swimming at? That's a nice pool.
I want to go swimming.
Who's Veronica?
They should do more black and white ones.
The truth is out there. Yeah, man, I got molested by an alien.
What?
Look what I found! I'm so excited! And it's dangerous.
See? Am I the only one that's really taking this seriously? No, I'm kidding. I'm not taking it too serious.
It's all for fun and shits and giggles.
Well, I'm going to play some cornhole in a little bit.
You are a cornhole.
Shut up. You're a cornhole. Even Sabrina knows what cornhole is.
I don't know what
that
is.
You know where you toss a beanie sack into a A great big board with a hole in it.
What do you toss?
A beanbag sack. It's like playing horseshoes, but with a board.
Okay, I don't know it. No, I don't know what it is.
She's European. It's an American thing.
It is an American thing. For sure.
Oh, that makes me sick.
Jamie's like, I don't know why they call it cornhole.
I'm just sending this one to all my contacts so that they block me.
Why? Why would they block you?
I don't know. Because I follow people that don't follow me, and I can still send them stuff.
It's all good.
I sent it to Insane Clown Posse Snapchat.
I told you we're live on YouTube, so go check us out. Look it. See? We are live! I told you we're live on YouTube, so go check us out. See? This is our live. This is my channel. And that's the chat. And this is the channel. Go watch us live right now. See? This is
See, I gotta dance in my I gotta dance a little bit here.
Josh is bored, you can tell.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really am. And my phone's dying even. Well, it's at 53%. I'm good.
Well, you're good for a minute.
I'm a really smart clown.
Twisted J's gonna tell him to get on the live stream.
I'm gonna go pop on to Live Me and be like, hey motherfuckers, get on here.
No, you're not.
That's gonna be my short on Live Me.
I shared it everywhere. I might share it again.
This is Punk Goes Pop all day.
Chat, you're supposed to type when you're typing in the chat. So you know.
Well, what?
Type in the chat.
People, they should type in the chat.
Yeah, really. If you want to talk to us, you will.
I'm an ugly mug, and people are afraid of me.
You're crazy.
See, if I act crazy, people will come and watch it.
A little less conversation.
A little more friends.
Yeah, really.
All this aggravation, satisfaction in me. What is satisfactioning me? That's not real English.
I don't think that's really the words.
Oh.
Ain't got no satisfaction. Wanna kick somebody's ass.
I'm about to kick somebody's ass. I'm about to kick somebody. Hey, that was that little chicken that sang that.
I know.
That's freaking hilarious.
Do you know that these glasses that I'm wearing are worth about 1,200 euros, and I bought them for 120?
Nice.
You're not wearing glasses.
Yes, I am. You can't see it because of my paint.
Oh. I wasn't.
Jamie doesn't wear her glasses.
It's
I know I don't.
Good deals for the win.
I only paid $35 for mine.
Versace, bitches.
What? Did somebody just say
Hi,
sexy
Fred.
bitches? What's up, Fred? Whoop whoop.
What's up, Blue?
Whoop whoop. What up, bro?
And now Boy Blue joined the chat.
Blue doesn't know what to say.
You can say whatever you want.
Yeah, we're pretty much doing it.
You hear me?
Hello?
Yep. What's new?
Not much. Sorry, I was on the phone. Someone called me.
Oh.
That's all good.
Yep.
What's the show about?
I don't think there's a theme.
This whole show is about you.
Oh, cool. Well, hi, I'm the Boy Blue. I'm an alcoholic. I'll be 35 next month. I like men.
Bravo! Okay, let's talk about this, Blue.
I can't see nothing. Talk about what?
How come when you tell someone that you're pansexual and you explain to them that you mean that you fall in love with any gender, they think that means that you're slutty?
People are calling you a slut because you're pan?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Fuck the haters.
That's what I say.
Yep.
Actually, I was with someone once who was very paranoid about that. They thought that anyone who talked to me was fucking me.
That's fucked up.
Yeah.
Yep. Hmm.
So, since you like men, Blue, when was the
Yeah,
last
I like
time
them
you
a lot.
sucked a dick?
That rumor is not true about me.
Hey, I didn't say anything.
He didn't say you, he said Blue.
Because the other rumor, Blue,
What?
is that you're not gay at all. I mean, you're not bi at all. It's just a publicity stunt.
The only rumor that's true about me is the fact that I could suck my own.
What?
And none of y'all are going to see that.
Alright, where's the thing?
It's been many years. I do not like it, so I do not like it.
Exactly.
Thank you.
Blue.
Come here, Uncle.
Blue. I can hardly hear you. Blue.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
There you are.
This sucks. I got low speed Wi-Fi right now, or low speed data.
That's okay.
That's thanks, bro.
Oh, sweet. Hold on, I got fucking Wi-Fi on my computer now. Yes.
Sweet.
How's the house hunting going?
Where'd I put my headphones?
Look at this puppy. Isn't it so cute? She's adorable. Puppy.
Jamie's got a dog.
I know I do. Sitting right here.
Yep.
How's the house hunting hunting going, Blue?
Check.
Blue. Ooh, 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 I wanna be.
He went and joined with his computer.
I wanna walk like you and talk like you and wanna be like you.
God, I want some apple cider now.
All right, I think he's back now.
I am. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yep.
All right, great.
So, how's the house hunting going, Blue? The house hunting going.
I'm sorry, I still didn't catch that. How's the what going?
The house hunting.
Fuck you.
What do you mean, fuck me?
You're an asshole.
Dreams.
Not a real
Why?
juggalo.
Why?
You're not-
What did I say? I asked you something because I care. There's something against the
clown.
rules there?
You're an emo.
I'm an emo. You could make yourself someone's bitch to live with them.
Really?
Sorry.
How is someone not? How is someone not a real juggalo because they asked you how's the house hunting?
Because he doesn't feel like
Playing.
Here, I have a question, Blue. Do you ever feel like you just want to give up your existence on this planet is so menial and unimportant that you might as well be an ant and get stepped on?
Are you
I'm sorry, my
serious?
shit's lagging.
I don't know. I'm not serious. So much so that the wrath inside of you is urging to go and take it out on anybody that crosses your path.
Really?
Yeah. Hey, I have a wrench up in this bitch. You don't have to worry about me. Just type in the chat. I promise I won't hurt you.
We've only got 2 people in the chat watching.
Huh? What?
There's only 2 people watching us.
I'm about to go in there. Dun, 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 dun.
Where'd CJ go?
I don't know where he went to. I was just about to ask him a difficult question. Before he left.
Dun, 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 dun. Yeah.
Blue.
Me, woman.
You're hiding. Where are you hiding? Did someone lock you in a basement?
Yes.
Is it cold and damp down there?
Yes.
It might be.
Does it feel like you're living in a very old woman's pussy?
Yes.
What the frick?
Yes.
Uh-oh.
I was gonna say I thought an old lady's pussy would be I thought an old lady's pussy would be dry as hell.
Are you saying
and
yes
dusty
to
with cobwebs.
anything?
Josh, you're sick.
Are you saying yes to anything today, Blue? how many times in your life did you fantasize about fucking your mom?
Oh, God.
Sabrina.
We're definitely not getting monetized for this video.
Jeez.
Sorry. Should I leave now? I'm sorry.
No.
Woo! Okay, let's talk occult things.
Okay.
I thought Satanic, some of the songs I heard by them were really, really good, by the way.
I thought the new album was amazing, actually.
I have it on my phone. I got it for free.
The one about the 7 sins was a really good one.
Oh, that's an old one, Sabrina.
And then
Seven Vital Sins is an old song.
Yeah, that's like, God, what is that? Almost 10 years old?
And what was the one? Was it Morpheus? Is that what it was called? I can't remember. That's a really good one.
Not Morpheus, it was, huh? You should go through and look for his entire collection, Sabrina.
I should.
He's got a song about Faust. He's got a song about Faust.
What's that?
Another. Jamie, just go listen to the song with him and Texas Chainsaw Man, or Texas.
You mean the new one? You mean the new one?
No, that's not new. It's old. It's like really old. It's called Faust.
Oh. Oh, you mean that song?
Texas Microphone Massacre. Yeah.
They're great.
But it's old as hell.
It's not
Where
that
the fuck is James? He can't be still working, can he?
Maybe.
I thought he was a juggalo. Sorry. I'm in a really bad way.
I could say something, but I'm not going to.
Like I said, some beggars up in my chat on Snap.
I'm still getting hit on by transvestites on Plenty of Fish.
I don't go on Plenty of Fish.
Did you invite Allie?
I can't invite Allie.
No.
I don't know what it doesn't let me.
By the way, Sabrina, how's those songs working out for you?
I have no way to do it because I can't use Reverb Nation. I don't know. I can't figure out how you're gonna have to call me and actually explain to me what to do.
Oh jeez.
I can't figure it out like that. If you
I
call me,
put them up.
I can do it. So I can figure out how to do it.
Okay. Okay. Well, I'll try to call you sometime this week. I'm actually going to be doing a lot of work on some of it.
Okay.
Probably going to bust out my bass and start working on some bass parts for it.
Yeah, let's do it.
Even though I don't want to bust out my bass rig.
Oh, quit it.
Because it's locked in my closet.
Quit it.
Like I should be.
Like Blue is.
I should be.
Yes.
Blue stays in the closet.
Blue?
Yeah.
I wish I could stay in the closet.
Sorry. No.
Motherfucker.
Did you ever quit when you wanted to because you said you were having liver failure on Facebook?
I feel like my insides are all fucked up, but I've been I haven't drank for like 5 days now, I think. and the pain in my lower back is going away, and I'm feeling healthier.
Okay. You have a new channel.
I'm sorry, what?
You have a new channel.
My new channel, Juggalominati, yeah.
Are we gonna do a debate on there?
I'm sorry, do I do what?
Are we gonna debate on there?
Yeah, we can debate on the channel, yeah, about all things, about anywhere from paranormal, supernatural, religion, conspiracy theories, all that shit.
All right.
I got a conspiracy theory for you, Blue.
What's that?
Area 51. The government tries to tell us it's aliens. You know what I think? I think it's just the government trying to kidnapping people.
Yeah.
I've seen some documentaries on Area 51 where they've been proven that it was like manipulated, like it was a camera that had been. They proved that all of the things that showed like that alien dude, and they interviewed this alien dude. They've proven that that's total bullshit.
Exactly.
I always assumed it was bullshit because but still, I still think there's aliens out there because.
Sure, but they're not that stupid. Like the idea that the aliens are like they only pick like the choice person out in the middle of nowhere and probe them or whatever because they have some good intention to probe people. That whole thing.
Probe you.
Yeah. No, but I mean,
I'm weird.
Why would we assume that? First of all, they would even like not just view us as
How do I share
animals, like not as they like. If they have the technology to view us at all, they probably just think we're some type of not experiment worthy. They probably just think we're like savage fools or something.
Exactly.
Yeah, but there could also be savage aliens out there in the universe too.
But they would, if they have like the technology to view us, then they're a whole nother caliber of savage.
Okay, how about this? How about this?
Savage.
I think some of our precious metals are probably staying right here in the U.S. and they're recycling them into whatever transports they can actually make out of them out there and wherever.
Exactly.
What do you mean? Oh, to use as like fuel for like some of our precious metals?
Not like some of our actual metals, like metal, like scrap metal and all that kind of stuff. You would actually have to assume that they're probably actually making special aircrafts out of some of it.
Yeah.
Because we're always updating our technology nowadays, and nowadays you could pretty much make anything out of anything. So our pop cans are probably going into making parts for vehicles or parts for stuff. And some of our higher grade metals are probably getting put into some kind of secret project we don't even know about.
There's plenty of like scientists that feel that they are under some type of well, at least like oppression for their job by the government because they can't explore and experiment the things that they're interested that they think would that need experiment or need testing because the government is like has their agenda to only progress technologically in certain areas and not in others. So the end scientists are mainly funded by government organizations.
Oh yeah.
If they get proper
Exactly.
funding, they have to be funded by government organizations. So, and there's plenty of scientists that admit that they don't get the funding for the things that would actually bring progress. But I mean, I don't know if they like. There's different, for sure. There's also different parts of the organization that are probably sworn to secrecy and stuff as well.
Oh yeah. You have to assume that
but it goes against basic kind of scientific.
Yep.
Okay. What about the marijuana versus chemo theory? Where do you think everything is on that one?
I think they won't do it because they can't make enough money off of marijuana.
No, actually, I don't. Okay, I'm going to explain it a little bit more. I actually truly believe that is it the government that's actually running that, or is it the medical companies, the pharmaceutical companies that are actually more into it? Like, are basically saying, okay, I understand that it's probably the rich versus the rich.
It's the billionaires versus it's the $1 billion industry for people to be on chemotherapy.
Right.
They don't make enough money giving people marijuana.
And the thing
exactly.
Is that growing, having it free, grow hemp plant, having hemp products. You can do anything with the hemp. You can make so many things with hemp.
Paper.
Clothing, oils, cook with it. You can medicine with it. You can make furniture with it. You can everything. So many things that you need basically can be made with hemp. So it grows like a motherfucker if you just let it.
Oh yeah.
And so it would be empowering to the people to have something like that be free for use, and it would take off of their dependence on society or government. And the pharmaceutical industry, like there are monopolies within the pharmaceutical industry, and so even for like government officials that would feel that that it would do good for society to start like producing hemp and producing hemp products, like
exactly
in
oh
the
yeah
form that it naturally
there's so much more stuff they could make with hemp.
Oh yeah.
But even for those people, they would feel, I mean, say they didn't even care about any financial backing that they're getting, they could still feel that it's like you would be too intimidated by that whole industry.
Exactly.
To go about it or to
I invited James to this, but he didn't come.
It's working.
Exactly, but
working. He works a lot.
It says he's online.
Is he, or he might have just gotten home? Where does it say that? No, he can still be online. He can still be online. He's been online all day with Facebook, pretty much. I saw him on his lunch break. He is working.
okay, so, but like I said, I
Oh yeah, I see what you're saying though.
like
Yeah.
Exactly. I truly think that medical marijuana for cancer patients would actually be a very, very thriving community, minus the chemo, because you could probably make $100 billion every year doing it, if not more.
Well, the thing is that there would be just like it's like one multi-purpose product, and it grows like a motherfucker. So there would be all kinds of people that would actually be employed from that and that alone. And it's not about smoking it even. Hey, you could forbid smoking it.
Oh yeah,
you could smoking it, and you could say, which I would be against forbidding smoking it or whatever, or like ingesting it in that way. But I mean, you could, and you could still, that product would still be extremely valuable.
Oh yeah.
And it's all natural products. It's like it doesn't distort the ozone or that what's left of it. It doesn't like
Exactly.
pollute the air. It doesn't.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's biodegradable or actually durable. So like it, like for example, hemp clothing is super, like stays strong for way longer than any normal clothes.
Oh yeah.
Like lasts a lot longer.
I know. But they don't want to make
I have a hemp jacket that I've had for years that's like still perfect.
Okay.
They don't want stuff to last forever because they can't make as much money because if people have stuff that lasts forever, then they don't buy as much of other stuff.
Oh, I totally agree with you there.
Shannon says to Blue, yo, damn Blue, heard you wanted me to quit botting you, bro. Shannon, you're
Quit
the one
what?
that has, are you the one that has him locked in your basement right now? He's locked in the basement, in a cold, damp basement that feels like his grandma's pussy.
Really? You're not really botting him, are you?
She said she's botting me?
Yeah, she said, heard you wanted me to quit botting you. At first I thought she meant biting because she said bidding, but then she said botting.
It's stupid, really. It's pointless.
Why is she's botting you? What is that? What do you mean by that, Shannon, honey?
Botting for views. She's like, oh, and then 10 minutes later, it has over 100, in 1 minute.
Oh, come to my stream on Saturday.
Yeah, but you don't want that because then it looks like you're getting views when you're not.
Yeah, I'm just joking.
Yeah, and I like to keep track of my real-time analytics, and it fucks up my shit.
Shannon is ass raping Blue with a cactus. Oh, well, I'm glad you have a home now, Blue.
She was just kidding.
I'm sorry, I'm a terrible person.
Yeah, but botting somebody will make them look like they're getting views when they're not.
Yep.
She says she's not botting you, Blue.
She was just kidding.
She was just kidding.
Okay.
I'd like to know why someone would do that. Cause it looks like you're getting views, but you're only getting like a few seconds of watch per one. So it really don't count as a real view.
Right.
And that's fucking up his views.
Yeah, but it's also like dishonest because like look at like the one person that is my biggest hater. He does that shit all the fucking time, and like
I don't know how they do it. What do they do? Just sit there and refresh it and refresh it, refresh it.
No, they like have multiple accounts that they fucking go on their own stream with. Like, why? Why do you want to talk to yourself and act like you're talking to people? Doesn't make sense to me.
I watched the vid, so I knew it pissed him off. But hell, I don't understand it either. I think you gotta pay to bot.
What video are you talking about?
The one where he's talking about being botted.
Shannon, I'm gonna type in the chat, follow for follow. That's me. The one with the wrench, bitch.
All right. Oh, sweet. My music video's up to 132 views.
Sweet. That person has no videos.
I don't.
No.
It's Fago time again.
What should I do when I get 10,000 views on my channel? Should celebrate somehow.
I don't know. You ain't got 10,000 views yet.
It's only 900 left.
I got Fago.
Well, I'm just reading my comments. Don't worry about me.
It's cotton candy. Don't get wet until it's in your mouth.
Melts in your mouth, not in your hands.
No. Are you outside?
No, I'm inside, but I got the window open. Okay. When's the last time I did a wrestling update? Or drop kick and elbows?
A long freaking time ago.
Okay. This guy must really like my videos.
He's been begging you for a wrestling video.
God, I guess I might have to jump in a ring and be like, hey, it's the drop kick and elbow show. But yeah, I'm actually gonna probably do on this Saturday.
Yeah, if he's not answering me, he's not home.
No, I can't do it tonight. It'll probably either be this Friday or Saturday for sure.
Mwah, mwah, mwah.
Plus, I'm doing the drop kick and elbows podcast.
I have to make a video.
You should do a video about that.
Yeah, that's the drop kick and elbows podcast.
Yeah,
which is basically gonna be what's up. I actually saw one of the best.
Our newest video. What TV shows we are anticipating is up to 15 views.
Awesome.
And it's only been up 2 days.
Giggity, giggity, goo.
Our commercial's up to 30 views.
I've got like 3 podcasts to do this week anyway, so, well, this week and next week.
I've got to make a video explaining that anyone who gets a new subscriber for me, and that person, the new subscriber, all they have to do is say that this person sent them. Whoever has gotten the most subscribers for me gets an anarchy flag from me sent to them.
How about this?
How many subscribers?
Where the fuck is your music video?
What do you mean?
It's 132 views in 1 month.
Yeah, I know.
Your music update and more is up to 76.
Huh?
Your music update one is up to 76.
You broke out last minute.
Your record collection part 1 is up to 17.
Somebody must have just watched that because I just looked at it and it just said 16 just a few minutes ago.
You might have. And the Twisted J, your part 2 is at 9.
Blue, did you see my message to my haters video?
No.
What was it really?
Blue's not in here.
I don't think I titled that way. Oh, is that?
He just clicked out again.
I titled it. I titled it for those of you trying to PM apologies to me.
Plus, I think I got one more song I'm gonna do. Oh, Nikes. I've got so much I've got to do this week that it's gonna be a hellacious week.
Well, you got to get it done first.
Oh, I know. What do you mean I got to get it done first? It is almost done. I'm like,
let me see what we got going on here. Your thank you message is up to 13.
you know what I think I'm gonna do on my Twisted J album?
What?
You know what I'm thinking, right?
FTW?
Nope. Read my lips real quick. Read my lips.
ChildsPlayNinja came in and is heckling you now.
Hi, ChildsPlayNinja. How are you?
He said, "What is this coonery?"
Thunder Sea.
Oh.
You're gonna be
That's gonna-
like that because you can't handle criticism for anything, Sir ChildsPlayNinja. I need to plug in my phone, you guys.
Actually, I gotta get off here, so I'll talk to y'all later.
I'll be back.
I will be back.
Find where I put my plug.
Alright.
Like I said, Thunder Seas.
What
Look
is
for the
this?
new song.
So where though?
Look for the new song, Thunder Sea. Jamie knows what it means, and she'll type it into the chat.
God damn it.
Let's just say it's going to be a Thundercats ripoff song.
Thundercats. Ho!
Nope. You know what I'm going to say in it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's only going to be about a minute long.
Do it.
But I'll talk to y'all later. I'll talk to y'all later.
Are you leaving, Josh?
Yes, I am.
It's fun staying.
No good.
I'll be back. I'll try to be back next Monday.
What's that supposed to mean? Coonery. Dude.
Thunder Seas.
He might have seen it posted by me somewhere else and decided he was going to come and heckle, and then he realized that you were here and that he likes you even though he hates me, so he's going to be nice instead because he's not going to pick on you.
Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye, Josh. We'll see you next week. I'll see you tomorrow anyways. What's up, CPN? How are you? What are you doing? Are you going to talk to me?
Sorry, Jamie. Now that I'm on your Hangout, he might feel he's too good for you.
No, he won't. Kill Bill. I haven't seen that movie in ages.
CPN, what would you say to the accusation that Blue has made about you in the whole you hired someone? Because he says that it's exactly the opposite. He says that you're the one who got someone to go out literally to his house and threaten him.
I wasn't going there, but now you did.
Well, since he avoided it the last time I saw him in a chat.
I don't think he did that.
You should add him to the Hangout.
I don't think I can.
You'd say that's dumb. Well, why would he lie about that? Okay, from my perspective, CPN, Blue is really drunk I saw the video because you're the one that posted a bit of it up on that conversation that you had with him, if you could call it a conversation on your channel. And he didn't, even in the video that you posted up, he clearly didn't say, yes, you should go do that. He just was, okay, and being drunk is not an excuse, but he thought it was a joke. And if you see how different people act towards each other sometimes and the jokes that people make sometimes, I don't think it's so strange for him to have thought that someone was just making a joke. Do you know how many times someone has said they'll cut a bitch for me? I'm sure people have said that for you as well. And you spent like, and my problem really is that like you spent that whole time when he had on your own channel. I'm talking about a video on your channel. I gave you my view. I watched it on your channel. He was saying I'm sorry from the second he came onto your show, and you just basically spent like an hour and a half just like basically hating on him, and him like apologizing and apologizing and apologizing to you. And I don't know how you can justify that for what happened or what he did. You know, it just, that's just the way I see it. And then like just because I interviewed Blue, which he asked me to interview him, but you already hated me before you ever talked to me, and you treated me with hate in that chat when I just asked you a question. And maybe my question was critical, but it was just a question, and you hated on me in that chat. And I don't think that's okay. Like there's so many, it's so fucked up how many assumptions people make about each other already on YouTube. Hey, Trauma Click. Cuck Reeves died? What the fuck are you talking about?
Huh?
He died?
Are you serious?
Oh, okay, Jamie. He says send the link to the Hangout.
Okay, well, you gotta message me on Facebook because I can't do it here. What's up with the Chuck Reeves thing?
What up, Trauma Click? Woo woo. Hey, I'll be right back, Jamie.
So I will invite you if you send me a link, send me a message somehow. What's your email address, and I'll send you a link invite.
I have to pee. I'll be right back.
Okay. Whoop whoop, James. Welcome to the live stream. Trauma. What happened to Chuck Reeves? Okay. Let me get the link to the thing. Let me see. Here's Facebook. Child's Play Ninja. I'm trying to find you. Is it all one word or? I'm trying to find you. I'll send you a link. What happened to Chuckaroos, by the way? Okay. I'm gonna send you an invite right now. Damn.
You want me to do it?
I'm doing it.
How was your day, James?
What the dizzle?
Cheers.
I'm trying to invite you.
You're in FB jail? How are you in FB jail? What did you do?
That's why I hate Facebook. That's one thing I hate about them. They put you in Facebook jail for nothing.
I've never been in Facebook jail before.
I have, for adding too many people.
Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, actually I have on an yeah, I have on my old
They
account.
they don't like you to add a lot of people. Facebook's not working. Facebook's not working good. Facebook's not working good. And it's not finding your page very fast. What the?
Oh, I don't know if it will let me add. Oh yeah, it will. I know how to do it. I can do it.
I know, but it's not finding him. I swear to God. It's just doing what it wants to do. I swear to God.
Is that what it is? Let's see.
And all these chats won't. All these unnecessary chats won't close. It's not It's not even searching. Facebook's being a big dick. If I could ever get Facebook to work right.
Okay, I should have added you now. You should have an ad.
Facebook's not working right. What the hell is wrong with Facebook? It's not doing anything. It's just sitting there, sitting in spin.
You should have an ad already, though. Yeah. If you go to Hangouts, you're already in the Hangout. Probably. On that email address.
I tried to add that email address and it wouldn't let me.
I just added it. It didn't say anything about it not working.
I swear to God. No, it's not coming up. Not doing anything. I swear it hates me.
Okay. I know normally you have to follow someone on Google Plus for it to work.
I invited you.
But he has to follow you back, I think.
Oh, I sent him one to that email address. I think you gotta go into your email to get it.
Yeah, I did the email. I followed you on Google Plus.
I'm trying to get on you on fucking Facebook and it's not working. Facebook won't work right.
Could just be a. Did you check to see if it's really his account that's saying this?
Huh?
Go to channel.
No.
Oh, yeah.
I'm trying to get on his Facebook page, but it won't let me.
Also, okay, here's the other issue that I take. Okay, there's a few things that I take issue with.
Huh?
Where's Blue?
Jason took him
When?
a long time ago.
He brought him back.
What up?
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did.
Whoop, whoop.
What's going on?
No, he came and got him
How long ago?
All right.
when I was at work.
First of all,
And then he brought him back.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did.
He took him.
the video that I watched.
Yes, he did.
No, he didn't.
was
My
a
mom just
video
called Jason
apologizing
and said that he was
to
here.
you
Well, he's not here.
Well,
for an hour and a half straight, and you just like trash talking him in every possible way you could. And it's so many times.
Wait, hold on. Before you continue, I'm gonna have to ask you to repeat that whole thing because of the fact that there was obviously another conversation going, and I can barely hear you.
I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
My niece was asking about the dog because the dog's gone.
Right. No,
And
you're fine.
Supposedly, my sister's boyfriend brought him back, but now the dog's not here.
Yeah. Oh, I hear it.
I don't know what's going on.
I gotcha.
My sister's
Okay.
ex took him.
You you had him on your channel, right?
Right.
And you he started apologizing to you from the second he joined.
Which is meaningless, but okay.
Okay, but so the story is that he hired a hitman.
No.
Well,
That's not the story.
Okay, what is the story?
The story is somebody in my city who had been threatening to find me and shoot me, all because he was mad that I didn't give him a shout out years ago over some dumb shit, and that's your twisted clown friend. He was mad because I didn't give him a shout out years ago because me and him both went to the same Twystid show, and I met some ninjas there. Didn't meet him, didn't know he existed. But when I shouted out these other ninjas I was kicking it with at the Twystid show, he got all butthurt because I was at the same Twystid show. Why didn't CPN shout me out? And for the next couple years has been on this like, you better shout me out or I'm coming at you with a machete and blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, fuck this faggot. I'm not shouting shit out. You know, you don't threaten me for shit and get what you want. So I just fucking ignored his ass.
Okay, if
That's fucked up.
No, but this is my very point, is that people have different degrees of worrying about how they formulate something, and Twisted Clown is a clown.
Well, he's an internet thug. That's what he is, and he tries to intimidate people. It is what it is. Because I ended up finding, because he's from my city and stuff, I ended up finding a lot of information out about him. And the dude's a bitch, and he's a snitch, and acts like a thug, and all this other crap. And it is what it is. But that's not the point. Okay.
I don't.
The point
I know him pretty well now. He doesn't act like a thug.
You know him. Okay, yeah, that's great. You know him. That's wonderful. Now, nonetheless, back to what I was saying. Okay, now the situation with Blue goes like this. Okay, me and Blue have a long history that you know nothing about. Now, I mean, it's all over YouTube, but you haven't looked into it. So your opinion on the matter is not really that big of a deal because of the fact that you know almost nothing about Mine and Blue's history.
Well, here's the point is no, but
it's like if you were to tell, hold the fuck on.
Listen.
If you were to tell somebody that you think they have cancer and you don't have a fucking degree, you don't have a medical degree, then no one's gonna take you seriously. So if you're gonna tell me, if you're gonna spread a professional opinion of yours about Mine and Blue's fucking history, but you haven't looked into the situation, I can't take you seriously.
No, listen, first of all, calm down. And second of all, I'm not giving any professional opinion. I never said anything about
You're giving your opinion.
No,
you're giving your opinion with authority.
I'm asking you questions just like I asked Blue questions. And there's let it be noted to everyone, there's a huge difference between the way that Blue is answering question and the way that you are answering question. You're on the defense the whole time, and
come on! And when you were asking Blue questions, he wasn't all in there going, "This is my life. Why the fuck do you care?" Like he wasn't talking shit to you.
Not at all.
Yes, he was. Me and my girlfriend were laughing at your ass for taking the abuse from him. I was sitting there watching it, and I was like, "Look at how fucking evil he comes at that bitch."
Everyone watching this, you can go back and watch the interview that I did with Blue, and Blue did not do that. Blue was drinking heavily during that interview. This is what we call denial.
This is what we call denial, but okay.
This
is what we call denial.
You said you would come and tell your story, but
I am telling my story, and you keep cutting me off.
You're attacking me again.
You stupid bitch, and let me talk.
Me for no reason. Okay, I'm sorry, but I will not be treated this way.
Stop cutting me off.
I'm not cutting you off. You are accusing me of shit that I didn't do.
Stop cutting.
I'm not cutting you off. You need to.
That's what cutting somebody off is.
You're addressing a point.
English, you stupid bitch. Do you understand English?
You need to calm the fuck down. What is wrong with you?
Everybody let it be noted. English?
Calm.
Are you fucking retarded?
He is showing himself for who he is. He is showing himself for who he is.
Are you retarded? Are you retarded?
And this is staying recorded, and this is staying up online.
That's fine.
And everyone can see how you act towards people that have never done anything to you. I've never done anything to you. You can go. And
my
giving an opinion. You are on
You're gonna
YouTube.
Expose me.
You are on YouTube. Expose you.
You're gonna expose me. This is gonna be okay. Can you shut the fuck up and let a motherfucker talk?
You're exposing yourself.
Oh my God. Can you shut the fuck up and let me talk?
No,
are you fucking on drugs right now? Do you not understand English?
No, I've had a cider and a half. Actually.
Are you on drugs right now? Do you not understand English? Shut up and let somebody answer your fucking questions.
English? Do you speak English? Because all I hear.
Yes, because I'm an American.
No, well, so am I.
I don't know where you're at. I thought you were across the fucking ocean.
Do you know anything about me? You're making a lot of assumptions about me.
No, you look like a fucking hippie fucking pagan dumbass. Like one of those fucking stupid ass bitches.
When you have an actual argument, you don't need to do the things that this person is doing right now.
Well, then shut the fuck up and let a motherfucker talk. Okay?
You don't want to actually answer the questions.
I'm answering your fucking question. You won't allow me to answer them.
No, because you're talking about something that I did, and I'm not going to sit here and let you make.
What is your question?
All right.
What is your question?
My question is
today, please.
Did you send someone to Blue's house?
No.
You did not.
No. There's no proof I did. None.
Okay, is there
just
proof?
His word.
Okay, but then what proof do you have?
Which has no credibility.
How is Twystid Clown and Blue? How is Twystid Clown related to Blue in this? Because I still don't understand how they are connected.
So I'll tell you the fucking
Tell us that story.
I stopped talking to Blue years ago. Okay, the reason I stopped. See, here's the thing. I was friends with Blue, really good friends with Blue. Not only was I friends with Blue, I actually sacrificed shit to help him out. Bought him a gathering ticket one year because of how fucking depressed he was and talked about he's gonna kill himself. And fucking hooked him up. I was really good friends with him, and I did everything in my power to fucking try to make him have a happier fucking life. But what he did to me and a couple other people that were friends with him also, that were helping him out also, is he stabbed us all in the fucking back. So we all told him to go fuck himself. All
How
right,
did he stab you in the
to him.
back?
I'll tell you exactly how we did that. Me, him, and another guy who called himself White Boy 334. We were like the clique. Me, him, White Boy 334. There was Crazy McCormick. There was a couple other people, but we were kind of like this clique on YouTube. And me, him, and White Boy, one day we were on a Blog Talk radio show and we were talking. Me and White Boy had this idea of starting a group on YouTube where we can put all the bigger Juggalo YouTubers on one channel, and like it's a super group. And so me and White Boy kept having this idea of doing that, and then we decided to include Blue in the situation and be like, hey, here's an idea we have. And he's like, oh yeah, I've been wanting to do something like that too. Okay, and I have this group on MySpace. It's called Juggalos Online. We can call it Juggalos Online. And I said, you know what, that works. So let's create Juggalos Online and invite all these people and make this super group. So we created the fucking thing. All right, and the whole shit was recorded. It's on a podcast, Blog Talk Radio, and we created the motherfucker. So we created that thing, and we were like, okay, and we fucking invited people, and it was this big old thing. We got offered partnership within the first week. And so we were like, okay, we're getting offered YouTube partnership. What do we do about this? And so I came up with this plan of, you know, this is how we'll delegate all the fucking ad revenue that comes in, this, that, and the other. And Blue just totally flipped the script on us and was like, no, I get half of that shit. We were like, why? And he's like, because I created this whole thing by myself. The fuck are you talking about? We were the ones that included you. Well, I named it Juggalos Online, and I'm the one who registered the email. So we were like, no, Blue, no, that's not how that works. Stop. No, that's not. I'm the creator. So what ended up happening was White Boy went into the thing when they ask you if you want to become partner, and he fucking clicked decline. And then there's an option, decline, don't ask me again. Okay, and that means they don't send another fucking request for partnership. All right, because it was like Blue, we start getting the fucking opportunity to make some money, and Blue already goes off the fucking deep end with it. So we were like, what the fuck, Blue? Are you kidding me right now? So all we did was we stayed on Juggalos Online to make sure he didn't rip anybody off. Because his whole shit was, I want half of everyone's shit. And we were like, you think everyone else is going to be okay with that? Well, we don't have to tell them, fuck them, and all this other shit. Which, by the way, in that video you talk about that you watched, me and his conversation, he owns up to doing it, actually. So it's not I'm making this up. He fucking admitted to it. Now, nonetheless, so that whole shit happened. And then about 7 months later, I had made a video talking about a situation. And in the situation, I mentioned, like, back when Juggalos Online was created. And in that video, I said, like, back when Juggalos Online was created, it was myself, White Boy, and Boy Blue. And we were the ones that created that. And that was the shit back then and blah, blah, blah. And Blue saw that little segment and went on this fucking rampage saying that I'm fucking lying. He created it all by himself. CPN's just trying to get fame off his fucking name. And just totally started running my name in the mud. And I hit him up like, dude, what the fuck is your problem? And fuck you, and you better admit I'm the creator and acting like a badass. Now, as far as I'm concerned, if you would stab your own friend in the back just for recognition that you started a YouTube web page, you ain't shit. Everybody has a price to fucking sell out, and his price is very low because he didn't gain anything out of it. Even if it was believed that he was the sole creator of Juggalos Online, nobody would give a fuck. You wouldn't get anything out of that. Right. So it's like you're going to throw your friends away who fucking have been helping you. Right. Just for that? Fuck you. Right. So I stopped talking to him. Later on, down the fucking line, he started talking shit again. And you need to admit you got fame, you want fame off my name and all this other bullshit. So I said, all right, Blue, fine. I'm going to make this video and I'm going to put you in your fucking place. And I made the video about Juggalos Online. I told the story about him wanting the 50%. And I also played the audio clips of when we created it. So there was no question. Yeah, that was a group effort. So instead, hold on, I'm not done. So instead of him either ignoring it or instead of him going, okay, guys, listen, he could have saved himself by going, okay, guys, listen, I was drunk and I didn't remember, but now that I heard those audio clips, yes, it was us three. It was a group effort. But instead of even responding to it, what he did was he went and contacted one of my ex-girlfriends and was like, I need you to get on fucking camera with me. I'm going to put you on speakerphone, and I need you to tell everybody that he hit you and that he did all this shit. And then made videos with her on the phone claiming that I fucking strangled her and did all this other crazy, stupid shit, which was completely debunked because a lot of she's like, I still to this day have these bruises around my fucking neck from when he strangled me. And I said, well, that's kind of weird because you made a video a couple days ago prior to this where you're wearing a low-cut dress and your entire neck's exposed. There's not a mark on you. What are you talking about? And so, like, he tried to fucking run my character under the mud, but it didn't work. Most people saw through it, was like, you're just trying to fuck his character over because of the fact that he proved that you were not the sole creator of Juggalos Online. All this bullshit he did just so he could claim name to a fucking website, I want nothing to fucking do with him. Nothing. Right. So I told him, go after that shit, go fuck yourself, never fucking speak to me again. Did he fucking listen? No. Constantly calling me, fucking sending me Facebook messages, texting me. I got fucking voicemail after voicemail of him calling me all drunk. You need to start talking to me. You're a fucking hater, bitch. Fucking tagging me on fucking Twitter, tagging me on Facebook, continuously. All that shit that he says, CPN's on my dick so hard, that dude does not know when to be told to go fuck himself. So there's that. And then what ended up happening is you had that Twisted clown faggot. I'm going to kill this motherfucker. I'm going to shoot this motherfucker. I'm going to do this. What started happening was Blue started getting mad because I put up a fucking video and he'll put up a video about the same time. His video will get 150 views. My video will get 1,000, 1,500 views. It's pissing him off. He's getting mad. Like, I'm the shit. I'm the biggest joke. And so people started telling him, they're like, dude, way more people are watching ChildsPlayNinja than they're watching you, dude. Like, what the fuck? So one day he's doing a fucking live stream and somebody fucking contacts me and they're like, dude, go watch his live stream right now. Go watch his live stream because he's going off about you. So I go, all right. So I go to his live stream and he is sitting there fucking ranting and raving. What I come to find out is he was like on there drinking his shit going, I'm the biggest juggalo on the fucking internet, blah, blah, blah. And somebody goes, yeah, no, you're not. Fucking CPN has much a larger fucking audience than you do. And he started going fucking crazy. Like, fuck that motherfucker. And he's like, CPN wants to fuck with me. I got something for him. And he ends the fucking stream. The next day, he hit up Twisted Clown and was like, yeah, you're trying to fuck over ChildsPlayNinja? Let me give you all this information I got about him. And gave him every piece of information he had on me. Because Twisted Clown fucking called his ass and was like, I'm going to shoot that motherfucker. That was not just that one conversation. There were phone conversations Twisted Clown put up of him talking to Blue and shit where he's like, I'm going to track that motherfucker down. I'm going to fuck his shit up. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. Not on some joking shit, on some serious shit.
That's not right.
Blue was well fucking aware that this motherfucker was telling him he had some ill intentions to get a bunch of information about me so he can track me down and shoot me. Now, do I believe this kid's gonna fucking do it? Fuck no. Because I already saw this kid fucking a couple years ago when he bitched out and walked the other way. I already saw this kid and came across this kid. As a matter of fact, the last Riddlebox tour that came up, I told him, if you want to fucking see me, if you're going to that show, I'm not gonna fight you at the show, but I'm gonna step to you at the show and my boys will be there fucking recording. Let's see how much of a badass you are. And he didn't go to the fucking show. All right, it is what it is. But nonetheless, he gave my information to that motherfucker because that motherfucker told him what he was going to do with it. That's a fucking intention. Right. There is intention behind that.
Right. Okay, I have a couple questions based on what you've said now. One of them is just for some clarity. This all happened, how long ago is this? What year is this? To start the first part of my question.
Well, when he gave my information, that was towards the beginning of last year.
All right.
But the fucking shit between me and him since the inception of Juggalos online, the ripping off, the him fucking like trying to fucking get my ex-girlfriend to say I beat her and all this other shit. That shit, like it started from 2010 on. Like this is just a continuous.
Yeah, I knew it happened a long time ago.
Okay, did you know that Twystid Clown the Magic Ninja has admitted that all of the shit that he used to do and all of, including like the aggression and including threatening people, that he regrets it and that he thinks nobody should take any example from him and that he is sorry for ever being that way and doing those things and that he is right now attempting to do them differently.
That's on him. I really don't care. I don't watch him, so I don't know.
Okay.
I don't watch him.
I just wanted to ask,
but
because I do think it's important for you to know that is, and
no, I actually don't give a fuck. It's not important for me to know because I don't care about him.
Well, I still think that like you do care enough to be as angry as you are both for what Blue did and how Twystid. Whenever I see, that's the thing, is that you can say you don't care, but you're getting this fucked up about it in this conversation. And I mean, even to the point where what Blue did, yeah, I understand that what he did was wrong. You say it yourself. He understands that what he did was wrong. The thing about that is that it's then so many years later and you're still fucked up about it, even though someone has apologized. Really, I know
his apology was not sincere. His apology was not sincere.
Well, what would be a sincere apology to
you? Sincere apology is you realize you fucked up, you realize you did something wrong, and you're truly remorseful for it. When you make an apology video, and then 3 days later you make a video saying, you know what, I didn't do anything wrong. What the fuck? Get that stick out of your ass, CPN. When you do that, your first apology wasn't sincere.
Right.
He honestly is trying to fucking, because he's trying to turn it into I'm the victim in the situation, which he's not.
Right.
Exactly.
That makes sense. But then I also think that it's in a way, because I've seen clips of you making one statement specifically about wife beating. I've seen this clip of you where you say, well, they don't, the people who think that you shouldn't hit, this is it in not the exact words, but I could send you the clip of it.
Yeah,
but
you got it from OG Juggalo, I know.
Basically, it's you saying you don't understand how these bitches get if you say that you shouldn't hit your wife or your girl.
What I said exactly is I said I'm not one of these people that says a woman should never be hit, because some of these bitches get crazy. All right. And if a bitch wants to get in the fucking ring with a man and throw hands, then she can catch hands. However, I'm not all about fucking just going out and abusing a woman either. See, your homie OG, he likes to cut shit. He likes to cut shit up. So it sounds like you're saying one thing when you're actually saying something completely different. He's done that to me constant times. I just think it's funny because he's another dude.
That's why I like to see the original.
Right.
The whole thing. That's why I don't listen to those shortcuts of the ICP interviews either.
Right.
So for clarity, are you in that video, or are you not saying that if someone is just being crazy, and we're not talking about physical, we're talking about just being crazy, that it's okay to hit them? Because that's what it makes.
I'm talking about a chick who goes up and starts punching a dude in the face.
Getting physical.
Because she thinks she can't get hit back. And that's a fucking problem in this country. Because bitches do that a lot.
All right, that's something entirely
I don't think anybody should hit another person. That's not right.
Right now, and I'll put it to you this way:
allowed to defend yourself. At the same time, if I have someone who is a head smaller than me, and like a twig come up to me and try and hit me, I'm not gonna hit them like the same force that I would hit someone that's a head taller than me and bigger than me. You understand what I'm saying?
Well, I'm obviously not going to do that either, but that's more of a legal repercussion. Like if I punch someone way smaller than me and kill them, then I can go to prison for the rest of my life. So I'm not going to do that based on that. However, I don't believe you're safe just because you have a certain size and a certain frame that you suddenly have the license to go do whatever the fuck you want.
You don't have
the license
to do whatever you want, but at the same time, just this is going off track a bit from what we were talking about, but at the same time, someone who is smaller than you can have certain other advantages as well, obviously. But so now to clear it even more, you were talking of the case of self-defense if someone gets physical towards you. Right. Okay.
Now, that's what I was talking about. If a chick wants to get physical towards somebody, she can catch hands. It's, you know what? She can catch it. Guess what? You have a lot less people hitting other people when they know they're going to get hit back.
Exactly.
I think that that is. Have you ever cleared that up? That on your channel yourself? Obviously, if you make a lot of videos, if you do a lot of hangouts, I know this more than anybody probably because I defend the devil basically in my hangouts for a lot of the time. So I mean, I know that like your shit is, even if you aren't thinking in the moment, all kinds of shit could be held against you. You can't constantly clarify after the fact what you meant by something, but at the same time, this issue is like you're saying, it's like it's a big issue that is kind of taboo as well. It's not handy to like clarify for people that that is what you were saying. Maybe you have. I mean, I don't like you were saying earlier, I don't watch all of your videos. I haven't followed the whole entire beef, to be honest with you. I was a bit sick of you because my ex is a very big fan of yours, and so
that happens.
Just, yeah. So but also I would like to I kind of have a grievance about the way that you reacted towards me in the chat of Carnival Spirits, because I would never expect for someone to get so fired up. And I mean, I was never not like trying to hear your side of it at all. It was just I said to him, listen, I've heard a lot of things, because he followed me on Twitter and I followed him back. I said, I've heard a lot of shitty things about you. What do you have to say about it? And he said, well, you want to interview me? I said, sure. And then this whole like group, I have so much myself gotten so much hate from some groups and so much love from other groups about it. In the end, I also know what it is like to have stuff happen personally between people online or on YouTube, and have like this whole flock of people that have all of their own interpretations of it, and they're trying to choose sides and all of that.
I don't choose sides.
I've had to say to some people at a certain point, like, listen, if you want me to block the fucker, then you're going to be the person who's going to get blocked, because I don't like people telling me who to hang out with, and I want to ask them questions on my own. I want to figure out who they are on their own, and like whatever. Yeah, okay, you can hate someone, but at the same time, like people change, and in the same way that like if people do me for me personally, if someone does me something wrong, then and yes, I was born in America, but I've lived in Holland since I was 10 years old. Because yeah, now you're hearing my accent a bit more, so yeah, I'm not like whatever the raised part, not so much in America, but kind of thank goodness for me, because I don't know if I would have survived if my parents had stayed in America based on my personality type. But now I've come to find that like I would survive because I would have still been a juggalette and I would have had my family. But anyway, you came at me like I cannot, like, this is what I'm saying. Here's the point. Stuff is up online. You get different stories based on everybody. Everybody does. Based on whatever they've seen and whatever they've heard, they base their story on what they've seen and what they've heard. And since this specific story I heard so much about without ever really seeing anything about it, I did start at least to look into the most recent things that I could find about it and ask when Blue followed me. I asked about it because it's such a big story and there's so many people about that story. So like you can say, well, you haven't looked into it, you haven't done like all of your research, you haven't seen all of this. That no, I mean, no, neither has anybody else. And that's why I feel like it's still an issue on YouTube, on the internet. So better to ask more recent where it is now. You know what I mean? So like,
okay, hey, so you weren't just asking me a question, okay? When we're talking about the Carnival Spirits chat room, you weren't asking me a question. You're okay, I mean you were asking me a question, but it was the way you were asking. Your question to me was, hey CPN, why did you lie about Blue? That was your question. Why did I lie? That's establishing.
Right,
that is an establishment that I lied and said some fucked up shit, you know, and that I lied about him. And my answer, I answered to you and I said, I didn't lie about anything. And your answer was, yes, you did. Go watch my interview with him. All right. So it's you didn't come at me and go, hi, ChildsPlayNinja. My name is Fair Whisper. I would like to ask you some questions about this situation between me and Blue. That is not how it was.
Okay, I asked you. The question I remember asking you was not that, but I don't know what was happening. There was there was actually more than there was a lot going on at that point in time. I don't feel like Carnival Spirits are a hostile environment, but I feel like some of their a few people from their fan base are hostile towards me for something that is completely out of my control, because I have someone who has hated me before I even knew of their existence, that is trying to I don't know what he's trying to do. It doesn't matter. So I'm sorry that I posed that question. I felt like the other question was, for me,
and you also had been taking quite a bit of time talking shit about me in comment sections and stuff. I've seen them, you know, out there saying I suffer of erectile dysfunction.
What?
No. Oh, I've seen them. I've seen them. Yes, you have. Yes, you have.
I've never seen any of that though.
Yeah. No, CPN, I have someone who, before I even knew them, created a fake account of me and goes and creates beef with people.
Okay.
But I have said, yes, I have said shit about you because
she was on live me one day. She was on live me one day and had a fake account made of her by somebody.
The first day I was on live.
I was like, how is she in her own chat? How was she on there with two accounts at the same time?
And I'm not, to that person who is probably watching and jerking off right now, I'm not that important. Get a life, talk to a psychiatrist. But okay, I have said things about you after as well, especially after that Carnival Spirits Day, just like kind of confirmed my beliefs more than anything about you. And yeah, obviously there's like some things that I base on hearsay, but I think like for the most part, what I have seen from you, it's like, okay, like there was something that you said on the conversation you had with Blue that really kind of bugged me. It did more than bug me. is that you were like comparing lives with him, and after I
Right, because
interviewed,
he compares lives with us. Okay, constantly saying we're jealous of him, we wish we had it like he did, and all this other stuff. And one of my famous fucking phrases that I say to people like that is I say, bro, put your dick away. Nobody cares. That's what I tell people all the time when they start like, oh, I'm the shit and I've done all this. I'm like, bro, put your dick away. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? So he's constantly, oh, he's jealous. He wish he has it like me. I'm the biggest fucking thing, and they just all wish they're just all praying that they were. And I was like, all right, so let's compare lives, motherfucker. You want to play the dick measuring contest? Fine. I've told you to stop, but now I'm gonna fucking play it. I'm gonna play it, and then you're gonna lose, and then you're gonna cry, and then maybe you'll shut the fuck up. All right. That's why I was comparing lives to him.
well, I think that like if you want people to, but this is just I'm sure that a lot of people disagree with me here, but if you want people to if you want them to view your value on the things that you were comparing lives about with him, then I think that is like, that's why I'm also asking, not just because of that, are you aware of your influence and your responsibility in the position that you have, ATM on YouTube, like, because yeah, I really literally watched, and I know you hate Blue still for the shit that he did, but I literally watched people like fucking bullying him so much.
And he deserves it. He
Well,
deserves every bit of it and worse. Like as of right now, what he's getting, I don't believe is fucking bad enough for what he actually deserves. So like playing that card with me is not going to do anything for me because I believe that motherfucker's a piece of shit. I legitimately hope he fucking kills himself.
I don't hope anybody kills themselves.
I don't
That's
hope
just
that
crazy.
either. You know,
And I don't
Blue.
say that to people. I do not say that to people lightly. All right. There's like when it comes to just people that I've met throughout my life, there's probably maybe I probably have more fingers on this hand than the amount of people that I can honestly say I legitimately hope fucking really bad things on them. And he's one of those people.
I have that for maybe one person. I would wish that much amount of ill, and I had a personal fucking long-standing relationship with them and was hugely fucked over by them. I find it very difficult to understand wishing ill upon someone that you don't have haven't never had like close like in your life face to face, and I mean, I know that it's partly maybe it's me being a girl, but also it's like me being like healthy. It's to not fucking and I'm not like the way that you kind of came at me was like as if I was some type of big fan of Blue or something, but that I became friends with him after after he followed me. It was per chance, and I don't have all of that back history as you do, and like I have people in my life that I would say, you know what, you should, if you are wise, you stay the fuck away from that person. Those same people that maybe even could fucking go to jail for shit they've done to me, they've got people in their lives that don't feel that way and don't feel treated that way by that person, and that's their prerogative for that. And like I don't know, it just like when, but I don't know, I mean, I never I just, this is what I'm saying, like based on what the information that I have been given, there's like, it seems like this whole thing is so much more there's too much passion from all sides. I guess there's another side of it, be that being Twystid Clown now got involved, which I didn't even know was a part of it. But I don't know. I don't know. I understand where you're coming from.
Well, that's not right.
I'm sorry that I said that. I'm sorry that I asked you, why did you lie? But at the same time, I feel like the question that is more important is like, do you understand your responsibility? Because there's been so much shit I've seen that literally are clips of what you've said, and
yeah, they're clips. They're clips.
Maybe you were thinking like, oh, well, it's hypocritical of her, who she says so much shit all the time. How can she ask you that? Yeah, but every day and almost every video that I have, I say, you got to remember, I'm devil's advocate.
Yeah, but if somebody went on there and lied for Blue and said he did stuff he didn't do, that's not right either.
Well,
right.
Yeah, that's the other thing, is that it's like Twystid, like, this is the first, all I know from today with my friendships with both of them is that up until last week they couldn't even be in the same hangout together because they hated each other so much. Well, Twystid Clown doesn't hate Blue so much, but Blue couldn't even be in the same hangout with Twystid Clown because he hated Twystid Clown so much.
Damn.
Up until last week. So like, I didn't even know that happened at all.
Yeah, because he started the whole feud between him and CPN.
And like, not everybody on YouTube is been here in
the whole time
YouTube scene forever. So
I've been here since 2009, 08.
I just have fun talking to yourself, bitch. Shannon says. I think it's valuable, the questions that I'm asking, because these are the questions that new people in this YouTube scene are asking, you know? So, I mean, I understand that you feel like I've been maybe over judgmental, and I'm sorry if I was being judgmental. At the same time, like, the amount of fire that came at me from just even trying to, first of all, ask Blue where he's at today and where he's trying to go to. You saw the interview. The whole interview was not about you.
Obviously.
You know, and
yeah, I know. I listened to it while we were building our garden shit.
Well, I appreciate you watching it and listening to it. And yeah, I at the same time, like, I think with certain things, like, it's not clear, just like it wasn't, well, it was clear for you that Twystid Clown wasn't joking that he was going to come at you or whatever.
If he hurt you, Blue could be held responsible.
Right. Blue to this day feels that if something would have happened, that he would have not had any responsibility, like, legally. And I was like, are you fucking stupid, bro? Like, that's literally a law. When somebody tells you they need something from you to commit to commit a felony, and you provide it, you're assisting. It's conspiracy. Like, he doesn't fucking understand it.
I think he's not mentally capable of understanding.
I think that he does understand it. I think that there's a really big problem, and I don't know if you can stand behind what I'm about to say, but I think that it is within the Juggalo community on here, and God knows where else, but especially on here, people are very quick to say, I'm gonna send someone here. I'm gonna give your address out.
That's been online forever, though.
I'm gonna do that. Yeah, but
that's still a criminal act.
Because I was completely isolated from my online Juggalo family up until about January. And before that, I wasn't isolated from YouTube. So this particular community that we are in is too quick to make these type of statements.
Exactly.
And like, we're trying to get away from being a gang affiliation, right?
Well, gang affiliation and motherfuckers fighting amongst themselves are two different things entirely. You know, that's not, I mean, you find any community online anywhere.
There's always a group of people that have an argument.
Yeah, people hate each other. People do
There's
fucking
always a group of people where there's two people that don't get along no matter what.
Well, but
Yeah.
debating or discussing issues outside of personal issues is something entirely different. Like, there are a lot of personal, like, what's the word, vidas between people.
vendettas.
And yeah, and
I don't have none of those.
when you start talking about shooting someone or stabbing someone or going out to them and all of this stuff,
That's not right.
Like what it is like.
That's taking it a step. That's taking it a step too far.
Right. And now let me also explain something. When it comes to Twystid Clown, I never for a second believed he was going to do any of that shit. I've known he's an internet thug. I've dealt with people like him all my life. They're all fucking talk.
He's a troll.
That wasn't the point. The point
That's
wasn't
troll
like,
activity.
oh, Blue, now I'm scared for my life. No. The point was Blue was convinced this was going to happen. And
He
was
probably-
like, let me help you.
He probably wanted
He wanted it to happen. Now, I don't mean to cut you off like that, Batgirl, but he wanted
That's
it
fine.
to happen because I have a larger audience than he does, and he can't fucking handle it now. He is fucking livid with the fact that nobody watches him, and a lot of people watch me.
Well, he gets views.
Okay, not compared to me.
He gets quite a few views, more than I do.
Not compared to me. You know, I'm just saying not compared to me. I'm not bragging. I'm just saying it's a mathematical fact. The amount of views he gets in a month, I get in a week. I get more than a week. I get more than what he gets in a month. I get more than that in a week. I have a much larger audience than he does. A much, much larger audience. An insane larger audience
So
than he does.
So what was that person talking about Chuck Reeves for?
He's probably just
someone
trolling.
said R.I.P. Chuck
He's probably
Reeves.
just trolling.
But as far as like Twystid Clown the Magic Ninja is concerned, though, I know that he is regretful for how he was and the way that he was, and is trying to take a different path right now. Take it or leave it for the people that are watching. You'd have to ask him about it probably.
I'd say as soon as him and that chick break up, he'll be right back to thugging again.
Well, I don't see why they would break up, and I wouldn't try and like see, this is the problem I have with what happens in this community, is that people are not like rooting for each other. Like you, if that's your, and I guess you're gonna call me like a whatever fam kid or something. I guess that's a term too to hate on people for.
That's my term. I invented that.
Right. But if that's your family, if that's your homie, then the least, well, anybody, even like a stranger on the street, like fucking, if you see a fucking alcoholic on the street that's begging for money, don't you wish for them, not that they fucking like go further into that? Don't you understand like that they've been through shit that put them in that position, and that one day you would hope that they get out of that situation, even like my worst enemy, like I would hope that he would get help for his issues of obsession over me, rather than hope that he get hurt or hurt himself, so and maybe this is just me not being like hard or something, like I suppose, I guess if you're a juggalo or juggalette, you're supposed to be hard or something. I don't know. I don't view it that way. You wish of if I see friends that are struggling in their relationship, I will try and help them to come together more, or to treat each other better. Like if I see someone who is struggling with hearing voices, I would want them to take medicine for it so that they don't hear those voices anymore. What happens in right now a lot on at least this YouTube community is that people are basically kind of pushing each other further into their problems rather than just at least giving. You don't even have to really do anything. You can either ignore the person or you can say, look, you don't have to be an alcoholic for the rest of your life. Look, maybe you won't always hear.
Yeah, but there's people that will never quit drinking.
Right.
Well, yes,
Now you're talking about helping people. Like, okay,
Some people are beyond helping. You can't help them.
this is where the issue with Blue came in. We've been trying to help him for years, and he kept telling us to go fuck ourselves. So finally, we fucked off. You know, and everything he did to us and everything, we finally said, fine, do you, homie. We're going to go do us. Like, he's the person, like, there's a bunch of people I still talk to, Crazy McCormick, White Boy, all of these people. Don't you understand that there's a reason why the majority of the Juggalo community that's at least known doesn't want shit to do with them anymore?
Well,
like, do you not understand there's a reason for that? Like, not everybody, none of these people are fucking sheep under my goddamn thumb just working on, they're doing exactly what I'm telling them to do.
Well,
no,
I don't,
it's not that way. They all came
I,
to their own
I know
conclusion.
you can feel like, okay, those people that were involved in this situation, I don't believe that they would be sheep under your thumb. But as far as like following is concerned, and this is not, I'm not saying all of your followers are this way, but like there is this thing on the internet where if you are the one behind it in front of the camera, that
Right.
that the people, that's the extent of it, is that some people just choose you as this person who can give them the information. And the thing is that now at this point, I have literally had this person on here make up a shit ton of lies about me
Exactly.
and about my life, and someone who has way more followers than me. Apparently, some of them are bots, but we can't prove that.
Exactly.
Has had groups of people with no warrant that never spoke to me, never watched my videos, never knew anything about me. Groups of people who have bullied me and demonized me and believe every word he says. Why? Just because that's what people so choose to do on YouTube. So it can be, it really can be that people do. This is, no, I'm not saying all of your followers, but it's a phenomenon. It happens not just with you. It happens with every fucking person that has this camera on their face. Is that if you get a certain following, then some people are just gonna choose you.
You're gonna get hated. Basically, you're gonna get hated. Even you're gonna get hated if you're in front of the camera. Someone's always gonna find fault with you, no matter what.
So and
no matter who you are.
Yeah, and so yeah, the people that were involved in that. I mean, yes, Blue said that he was the one who created Juggalos Online. I need clarity. Is that Facebook page, Juggalos Online Entertainment? Is that also?
That's an offshoot. That's an offshoot. That's just an offshoot of the original Juggalos Online.
That's just Blue having that for himself.
Right.
The Juggalos Online thing originally, this is how it worked. The Juggalos Online thing originally is Facebook had the, not Facebook, YouTube had this ability where you can do a super channel. And what a super channel was is you can have up to 16 spots, but it was basically, you have a channel and you put 16, you have a channel that is basically made up of 16 other users. And it's technically, in a sense, like their channel is there. If somebody subscribes to that super channel, they subscribe to every single person that's in those 16 spots.
I wish they would still have that.
Right. And so what we did was we got basically the 16 biggest fucking Juggalo YouTubers. There was a couple of the big ones that didn't want to do it, so then we had to, okay, so they're out. So we had to, there was this guy, Elliot419, who was like the shit back in the first few years of YouTube. He
I
was
don't
like,
know who that is.
right, yeah, he's kind of been lost in the mix, but he was like wherever I'm at or blue or whatever the fuck, that's who Elliot was. Elliot was my inspiration. And but nonetheless, like he didn't want to be part of it.
What you're talking about, the blog
Right.
channel that they have.
Right. And so we got all these people to get on there, and then each and every one of them made videos on their channel talking about they're now part of this thing called Juggalos Online, and send the majority of their subscribers to go subscribe to this channel. So we had 16 Juggalos that have followings sending their followings to subscribe to this channel, and those followings are all just subscribing to these other people, this, that, and the other. It was this like anybody can grow. And then so what ended up happening was we kind of came up with this thing where after a while, like different Juggalos can do different shit on the channel, and we had rules. You know what I mean? Let everyone have their turn. Don't be putting a billion fucking videos on the same day out. This, that, and the other. And so we had all these different. We had some rules to just make it fair for everybody. And then people who weren't posting, we would contact them like, "Hey, you're not posting. Like, do you still want your spot? Because we need people to produce at the spot. And if somebody didn't want the spot, then we would go find other people to fill that spot." And so like sometimes people felt themselves, they got lucky. That's how we started putting people on that way. Like people became on in the fucking scene because we were like,
what they need again. I like that idea.
I like what that person's doing. Let's put them on. And then suddenly all these few thousand ninjas subscribe to Juggalos Online suddenly see this new person show up and they're like, "Hey, I'm this person and here's the link to my channel, but this is what I'll be doing on this channel, and it's kind of, and what I do on my original channel is this."
That's kind of what we're trying to do with Juggalos for acceptance.
Right. Well, when you start using words like acceptance and stuff, you start turning people off. It's just a basic psychology, but
also Forever Stale is like that as well as like collab channel. But but that's kind of the sometimes a problem is like if someone is like, okay, this is it's like no longer about the blue thing anyway. People like here, I want to know, since you're here, do you feel like M&E are purposefully trying to turn people off of Juggalo?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, I do too.
I've talked about that. I talked about that yesterday on my live show.
All right. But I feel like a lot of times from that side of things that they are trying to like portray this, like for them it's not good if people go to the march, because for them it's not good if Juggalo comes away from gangster affiliation, because for them, even you can hear it in their lyrics a lot of the times, it's very kind of like rough and tough and less about some moral behind it. And I feel like it expresses itself in the community as well. I feel like people like have this real kind of eagerness for rough and tough, but like the lyrics, the way I view it of horrorcore, the songs that I tend to like have more like some reflection on how we are as humans and how it's like, yeah, it's good to express how you feel about and think about things at the same time. Like you have to hold your mirror to yourself and check yourself. And I think that like people that think it's all about being like hard and whatever, I just don't. I mean, I can be hard when I have to, but I'm not trying to be hard, you know? I just like, if someone comes at me, I'll defend myself, but like I'm not going around trying to like propagate this harsh image or something. I think that especially because of what has been going on between Twystid fans opposed to ICP fans. It'd be good if people like took a step back and breathe before they get into shit with each other. I mean, I don't know. I've just seen people who are way too personally involved with whether or not I have even criticism towards Twystid. I mean, I made a video that I think the person that's obsessing over me and is like my worst enemy on here. I think the reason why he started obsessing over me was because of one video that I did where I said that Monoxide was not skinny because he couldn't eat. And then I think, well, if you're that obsessed and if you're that fucking aggressive over a band, I don't know where I'm going with this, but
the Twystid crowd seems to be the crazy ones.
I have to agree with you there.
I made a joke video back in 2010. I made a joke video saying I now have personal beef with Jamie Madrox because he said DC was better than Marvel and he said Star Trek was better than Star Wars. It was obviously in satire. It was obviously nerd geek jokedom, based on stuff like if you ever seen the movie Fanboys or anything like that, just based on shit like that, just fucking dumb shit. And I had so many Twystid fans like, how dare you fucking talk about Jamie Madrox? I will fuck you up and you piece of shit, and like PMs and shit of people just like, well, if I find you, there was actually a point where I said,
oh my God, that's ridiculous.
There was a point where I said I was in Twystid seminar and I started like turning green and started getting bigger, and every juggalo in the gathering had to hold me down to keep me from attacking Madrox and ripping the whole gathering apart when he said DC was better than Marvel. This is obviously in satire.
I can say I like both equally.
Multiple people legitimately believed I was telling an actual real story that people were holding me down from attacking Madrox.
Yeah. But then
Yeah.
I have something like, do you understand?
I'm not a
what
fan of the
clown
Hulk either.
Is, then, like, why are you repping clown if you don't understand? Can't tell the difference between a joke and reality. You can't tell the difference between a story and
I say that all the time.
reality.
I tell people that all the time. I was like, how the fuck do you not understand jokes when the creator of this entire fucking nation has clown in their fucking name?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Who? Oh, I see.
Insane Clown Posse. Like, the Juggalo Nation is created by Insane Clown Posse.
Oh, yeah.
Do you not understand jokes and calling yourself a Juggalo, and this is all Insane Clown Posse?
They're a big joke.
Oh, shit. There is another thing, because I wish I would have known that you were going to join this hangout, but there wasn't literally, I was forgetting.
Oh, and also, I was also going to bring up in that Carnival Spirits hangout, in that Carnival Spirits chat room, prior to me actually announcing myself of watching, I was watching you chat in the chat room, and you did also make claims in there that I beat my girlfriend. Or I think you referred to her as my wife.
No, because that's the thing, is that there was a point in one of your live streams, first of all, where you were like kind of poking fun at her, like as kind of like, I would have to like go through and see which one it was, like where she needed to go make you a sandwich or something, and because of what,
right, and I slap her. You're talking about the one I slap her in,
yeah.
right? Did you see the end of that video?
No.
In the end of the video, she comes back and beats the shit out of me. It was a sketch. It was, she comes in the beginning, and then me and her argue. I slap her and tell her, learn your fucking place. And then as I'm ending the video, Suddenly she comes in with a fucking pan, busts me in the head with it, and like, you fucking slap me, you stupid small dick motherfucker. God damn you, I'll fucking. And then she picks up a belt and starts beating the fuck out of me, and I'm screaming, "Oh God, stop! No!" That was a skit. That's a skit I had been wanting to do with her for the longest time.
That's funny.
Whatever I said in that chat is based on like for as far as that is concerned. Yeah, it seemed like you were defending guys hitting their girls for acting crazy, which is basically guys you're defending any guy in any relationship because girls can act crazy.
No, that's not what my girlfriend gets crazy all the fucking time. I've never actually laid my fucking hands on her like that. You know, it's one thing to get crazy. It's one thing to get crazy on the like, oh man, like you're yelling and you're talking shit and she says something and she storms off. That's one kind of crazy. It's another thing to get crazy when she's mad at you and she picks up something and comes fucking tries to bash your head in. That's different, and that's what I was talking about. Now, in that clip though that you saw when I was talking about that, what I was actually, that was part of a larger conversation because I was talking about Gmo Ski, because what Gmo Ski did was he called out some people online and said, come talk shit to me at this show and I'll beat your fucking ass. And some dude showed up and talked the exact same shit at the exact same show he told him to go to on Facebook, and talked shit to him in his face, and he fucking walked away and like basically almost ran away like a scared little bitch. 2 days later, this girl got in his face, and he suddenly fucking thugged up and was throwing gang signs in her face like he gonna do something, was slapping the phone. She had a cell phone to record, and he was slapping the cell phone out of her hand and being a fucking badass when it was a girl. So I was sitting there and I was saying, now to preface something, guys, I'm not one of those people who says a man should never hit a woman regardless of what she does, because there's some of these bitches be getting crazy, and if a woman wants to square up with a dude, then she can catch hands. However, and that's where he cuts it off. And I was saying, but in situations like this is some bitch shit for a dude to be in a chick's face like that, especially when 2 days prior to that, when a dude went up to him, he ran away like a bitch.
Well, he's a pussy then.
Right. Well, and but that's like from my perspective, like I didn't see the second part of that.
Of course you didn't, because it was cut, because that's what because you saw the clip on OG Juggalo's channel.
Because OG cuts all of his stuff and makes it look like one person's the bad person in the whole situation.
Right, and the reason OG has been doing that to me is he got mad at me again over, he's another one of those people, he's mad over a shout out. And I told him because he kind of, in a sense, he kind of deserved a shout out, and I told him I got you. And I told him I got you on my next video. The only thing is, the next video I did, I fucking recorded at 3 a.m, and I'm not thinking, and I had a vacation I was preparing for. And so I recorded this video real quick, and I put it up. And the next day I thought about it and was like, oh shit, I didn't shout out my homie. Let me go on fucking thing and tell him that I'm going to shout him out in this video. And this video is probably going to be a bigger video anyway. So he's going to get shouted out in front of even more people. And as soon as I log into Facebook, I got like 6 messages from him fucking acting like a bitch because he didn't get a shout out in time. And I was like, fuck you, fool. If you're going to act like that, you ain't getting shit from me then. So now he cuts my videos.
But that's the phenomenon of people who are on YouTube and make videos are not seen as human beings that, you know, sleep or like that have like that, like if you have 8,000 messages. I mean, on the other site that I was on, I had 36,500 followers. And like I had 8,000 unanswered messages on that, and then like you go, okay, I think I'm gonna try and answer some messages today, and then like every single one of them is first 3,000 times the person is trying to message you, and then it's like, why the fuck aren't you messaging me back, bitch? Blah 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 blah.
Because you can't message. I get that all the time because I
Like
don't always have time to answer my messages because I'm at work.
Yeah, like how do you discriminate between which person you answer and which person?
And if you email me, I'm probably not gonna answer for like 2 weeks.
But I mean, maybe the trick there, I don't know, because I know YouTube is very different than the other site that I was on, which is now dead, doesn't even exist. So basically, I never had 36,000 followers, so forget about it. But I don't know what it's like on YouTube, but maybe the answer is just not to shout people out anymore. That's how I end up just being like, with certain things, when people are like, if it's happened to me more than 3 times that different people have done something like that to me, then I'm just gonna be like, but at the same time, like, I don't understand how you can get like so passionate about some person online to begin with. Like, I think that even I have seen from myself, like, just like this whole situation here, I hear something over here and I see something over there and I don't see the whole story, but then I still draw my conclusions, and that's what everybody does. You know, obviously, but at the same time, like, people get so, like, all I wanted to do was, like, in the end, figure out
all right,
how, like, and also, like, from my perspective, if I see people fighting and it's like something from a really long time ago, I always kind of have this tendency to go, okay, well, what's changed today? And these people obviously are so mad at each other that they feel so much about it that it would be better if they were friends than have so much hate towards each other. And that's just the way that I view it. But I got so many people just coming at me only for letting Blue, basically all I did was I let him talk, but I also, like, I'm not gonna say to any alcoholic, I would never say you're never going to stop drinking, because I believe that that would be a lie, because I know that people stop drinking and I know that people can. And it's like, even and alcoholics are out, there's alcoholics that were alcoholics for 25 years, 30 years, and they didn't stop drinking because people told them they were shitty. They continued drinking because people told them that they're just a fucking alcoholic anyway. And they stopped.
that doesn't help.
They stop when they realize that they can, and they have to be motivated, and when they realize that their lives are going to be better and can be better. And, like, I understand if you put your face out on YouTube, that you have to be able to take criticism.
Whatever you share on social media is the way you're portrayed.
Yeah, and
Right.
and for sure. So that's totally fair. At the same time, like, so many people are so revved up about, I don't know. It's just that, like, the amount of hatred that I got just for being impartisan, basically, and telling the truth. Yes.
Or about like, I didn't know that my favorite horrorcore rapper was addicted to heroin and got clean and sober for a year.
Yeah, and that's the thing, is that it's more. It's not just with obviously, but I just feel like it's like, what do you not have to do so much in your life you don't have to do, that you can spend so much time, like, hating on someone? Like, I understand for you
I don't hate anybody.
You had a personal thing that he did to you, but, like, all of the people that go after him,
I don't hate anybody unless they give me a reason.
Your name, in Crazy McCormick's name, whoever, And they do like I only have 165 followers on here, but I have raids of fucking fans of this guy who hate me just because he's obsessed about me. They don't even know me or know anything about me.
That's gonna happen though. That's gonna happen if you're on the internet. You know how much hate I get? I get so much fucking goddamn hatred from people. It is what it is.
I got way more hated on when I first started.
Yeah.
Like I always tell people at this point when people come to me, when people come to me and they tell me, "Hey, I'm getting hated on the internet. How do you not get hated on?" I tell them, "I don't fucking know. You want to know some hatred? You can go to one of my videos, go down that goddamn comment section. Holy shit, is it a fucking septic tank?"
Yeah.
How about one of my comments on my Fago video was, "What WTF did I just watch?" And I just laughed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just at this point,
I like to laugh at the haters.
You know, I used to make videos talking about, oh my god, and why are haters there? I mean, I used to be in the same boat. Haters.
I used to do that.
I cater
It doesn't
to them
do
now.
you any good. It doesn't do you any good. That's why I just ignore the haters.
Well, like so,
if you ignore them, they go away.
Ignoring is one thing, and you can get to that point. I think that's a stage. I'm to the point now where I like to play with them. You know, I like to make. Make fun of them. You know what I mean? I make fun of them. I turn it around on them. I did a shit a few months ago where I was doing a video and
read haters' comments.
Me being fat, you know, I always get a lot of fat jokes and shit. And I was really hungry, but I had to get this video out. And I stopped at Jack in the Box on the way home. So I was like, all right, I'm going to do this video real quick. And so I turn on the camera and I go, you know what? I'm sick of giving haters fucking fuel. I'm no longer going to give haters fuel to come after me. Now, as I do this video, I'm hungry, so I'm going to eat this big Jack in the Box burger as we're doing this video. So just give me a second. And I just proceeded to eat a burger doing the entire video. Oh my fucking God. People were idiots. They're like, wait, you said you weren't going to give us fuel, but why are you eating a burger then? Do you not understand? I'm like, oh my God. Okay. Yeah. I fuck with people all the time. There's no problem. There's no problem to do it anymore. I like hatred. I like hater comments. I like fucking supportive comments. I like them all. You know what I mean? Because they're all it's all part of the same shit.
You can use those hater comments for a whole video.
Oh yeah, I plan on doing a series. I plan on doing like a once a month series of just reading funny hater comments.
Oh, I have some funny ones from forever ago. Some person I had to block because they wouldn't stop. They did it to not only me, they did it to every juggalo around, and it was hobo something or other. And they were taking people's videos when you could download people's videos and edited them and putting funky titles on them that made them look like idiots.
Hobot Saranko.
Oh, I don't remember.
What's his name? I remember Hobot Saranko used to do that a lot.
He was a major juggalo hater.
Yep. Yeah, that was probably Hobot Saranko.
I don't know, but he had like 3 or 4 different screen names. Every time I block him, he'd come back with a different one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, you freaking dick. I'm just gonna block you.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't do him any good because I didn't feed into it.
Right. Well, I have a monetary reason to feed into it as well, because if I feed into it and they come back, there's a way to do it. You know, you can't feed into it too much because then you satisfy their hunger, but you can't totally ignore it. You have to throw. It's like feeding bread to ducks. You know, you throw little bits and stuff, and then more of them come, and then, you know, you get the whole thing of ducks showing up, and then geese start showing up, and you're like, oh shit, fucking geese. And, you know, so then you're kind of worried, but you end up surrounded by ducks, and then you start throwing more food out there, and that's what I do. For every 10 hater, I'll maybe pay attention to 2 of them, and those other 8 are like, oh shit, he's paying attention to those 2. We need to up our game. You know what I mean? So I have a monetary reason because I need them coming back because I got ad revenue to make.
Because they're gonna come back and you're gonna get a video view out of it.
Yeah. Now, just I mean, one view is one view. It's point whatever cents. It makes no difference whatsoever.
I know.
But like, if there's 100 of them, if there's 500 of them, that's when it starts being noticeable. I don't make a lot of money off YouTube, but I make I make video game money off of YouTube. So I haven't actually purchased a video game with any other means of income other than YouTube income in the last year. That's where all my video games are getting purchased now. So the only reason I do YouTube is to support my video game habit.
Well, that works.
Well, the reason why I do YouTube is because I like mayhem. I like discussion. I like debate. I like entertaining ideas that are extreme or difficult to entertain sometimes. I like I like just the hangouts, especially silliness, but I also like, I mean, I have rants and I just like making videos, and it's a way to get out. It's a certain way to get out, I guess, my views, and also to learn at the same time. And
see, I think there's two types of YouTubers. There's two types of people who make YouTube videos. There's people who make YouTube videos for the professional aspect of it. Like, there's an opinion, they want to portray something out, and they do that. And then there's people who make YouTube videos for the social aspect of it. They just want to meet people, they want to converse with people, they want to bounce opinions off of each other and all this other stuff. Most of the Juggalo community, when we started, it was on the social aspect. Some of us moved over to the professional aspect.
Yeah, I think it can be a combination of both, but I've found it really tricky because I've had to, like, I want my channel to be like a free totally free environment. I want anyone to feel like they can say however they think or however they feel about something, but at the same time I want it to be a free environment where people can speak out against and practice speaking their mind in a in a more challenged environment, I guess, than
in a safe environment.
It's all very biased. A lot of the different discussion panels that you see on YouTube are like either very one way, whether that be like for Juggalos, Twystid, or ICP. For other issues, it's left
I don't think
or
we should have
right.
to choose.
Other issues, it's religious or not. And I want a space where all of those things can come together and be challenged.
Well, that's why I pushed Chuck Reeves. That's the one reason I pushed Chuck Reeves on YouTube, and was like, I'm going to give this guy a platform. And then when he started doing YouTube videos, I told him, "Fuck yeah, keep doing them." Like at
him. Now he's got more subscribers than all of us.
Well, not more than me, but the reason I pushed him is because he was a lot more professional. Like, here's the thing, like, people don't seem to understand this. Okay, YouTube has made this shift now, and it has for the last so many years. YouTube has made this shift now where the people who are consuming YouTube's content are looking for more professionals to do so, to convey these things. YouTube used to be about just individual people with webcams and computer microphones making videos, or independent creators making videos. Those were the two things. It was either about debate or creativity. Well, now there's all types. Companies have come in. Almost all the big corporations have official YouTube corporate channels and stuff, and so a lot of commercials, their official commercials are on here. Trailers, the majority of movie trailers are watched through YouTube and all this other stuff. So the expectation for professionalism has gone up, and it doesn't matter what community you're in. And even Juggalos. Juggalos to me are nothing more than an underground reflection of the mainstream. Whatever the mainstream does, Juggalos are going to do it with clown makeup on. That's just basically how it works to me.
Exactly.
But so I'm sitting there like, man, like, why am I and like one other person the only people in the Juggalo community doing it professionally, like actually doing professional videos? So when Chuck came around, he was like this big fucking proponent for Twystid, and everything about him was Twystid and Magic Ninja, and he was professional. And I said, okay, I'm gonna push this motherfucker, and the reason I'm gonna push this motherfucker is because he can be on the other side. He can be the he needs to be the opposite, because when you have representations of both, you have more people involved. You know, if you just cut off, you know, you can be like, man, I don't want these types of people represented here on YouTube. Okay, well, there's a giant group of people who are not going to participate in YouTube at all now because they have no representation. So now it's like, okay, you give all these people representation. Now there's a lot more people out there consuming content.
Yeah. Yeah, but at the same, and also, it's like how if you're always in an environment where only your view is accepted, then how do you don't even really know if your view is, you don't base your view on anything because you get ultimate like confirmation from everyone around you. If you
See, I don't get the
I
don't get that ultimate confirmation from everyone around me. My audience will tell me, CPN, that is not correct, or I don't agree with you. I have people that fucking there are YouTubers that I love that I've been following for years. The Amazing Atheist being the main one.
I met him when they were in Holland.
Did you go to their meetup?
Yeah.
So I also met him and the rest of the Drunken Peasants when they did a meetup in Albuquerque. So I actually have a live show. When my live show, I have this intro and there's a clip of me and him, and he's saying, "Shout out to my juggalos, down with the clown, and I'm down for life, yo." You know, like, and he's in the frame with me. It's the shit. But like, he's one I followed for fucking years. There's also people like Milo Yiannopoulos, who I'm a huge fucking fan of. You know what I mean? I always tell people, you want to see the kind of person I am, look at the people I follow. That's my shit. You know what I mean? You could obviously see the influence between Amazing Atheist and Milo Yiannopoulos and the way I do my shit on my channel. You could probably see the influence there. You know, those are the people who I gravitate towards. I like those people, the no bullshit, the right in your fucking, but they have opinions. Both of those people, they have opinions that I'm like, no. And I don't agree. I don't agree with them.
Opinions are like assholes. Everybody has one.
Right. But I'm saying I don't agree with them. I don't agree with the way they go about things 100% of the time. But for the most part, I can be like, yeah, I vibe well with this motherfucker because he at least holds over 50% of the politics that I hold.
Yeah. Well,
now there are people out there that, man, I respected you for 5 years and you said that one thing in a video, I can no longer respect you. I'm like, you need to go away. If it's something that small that'll turn you, anything would have turned you. You need to go the fuck away. I don't care.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just like and the question you also asked me that I never really got around to answering was, have I clarified what I meant, you know, with you know, the clip of me saying this about hitting women, or do I clarify this? No, I don't. And the reason I don't is because in the videos themselves, they're clarified enough. If people take clips and all that, and if people watch those clips and then don't automatically say, okay, I need to see the source video of this and see if he's actually saying this, I don't want that audience. I don't want that respect, and I don't want that audience. I don't care for the respect of the audience.
One little clip can take stuff that takes stuff out of context.
Right. And so for people who won't at least go to the source and see, like, okay, is this in context, or what was he actually saying? Those people, I don't care for their respect or not. Their respect is their, if respect was in increments of money, their respect, people who do their research and actually do it up, their respect is worth $1. People who don't do their research, their respect is worth a penny.
On some of the videos that I did see, I did say I would be happy to hear your side of the story if you have time. Well, now you're giving us time to hear your side of the story. So
Yeah, you can ask me about
Exactly.
anything. You can ask me about anything I've said.
Yeah.
I say, why do we have to listen to only Psychopathic and Magic Ninja?
I don't think we do.
Yeah, I mean that's
I
the thing
definitely don't.
Is that that's what we were talking about the other day on
Whoop
Juggalo.
whoop.
Is that everybody is so up in their pants about two people that don't even care enough, two groups.
How about somebody who cares more about their fans?
When people have been knifed for their allegiance to one or the other, and people have gotten the shit kicked out of them for their allegiance to one or the other, neither of them has said, you guys got to stop this shit. You know, so it just that to me is
not right.
Like, hey, throw shit, whoop whoop. Hey, Enrique, Shannon. Hey, James, honey. Hey, Drama, because I don't know if you're still here. This is really lucky. We got ChildsPlayNinja joining Hangout.
Thank you guys for joining my Hangout. Twystid J had to go because his phone died.
Well, Shaggy has publicly denounced anybody who's starting fights over the shit.
Has he?
Yes, he has.
I believe he's neutral.
Where?
On the Juggalo show.
All right.
He said if you're a Juggalo and you're going and you're starting shit with people because they're wearing Twystid merch, and I don't give a fuck if it's old school merch or new school like Magic Ninja merch, I have no fucking respect for you. You know, and he like really laid it out there. Like, if you're starting fights with other people over this shit, fuck you. You know what I mean? So Shaggy has denounced it. Now Jay hasn't necessarily denounced it, but Jay has stated in the very controversial interview that was that got put up earlier this year. Jay had stated, he was like, we totally want people to still listen to Twystid and support Twystid. We're not mad about that because that's part of our legacy. You know, we love that. We love it about it. So we still say, if you love Twystid, you need to continue to start loving Twystid. You need to stay loving Twystid. Don't turn on them for this. ICP has actually been playing PR for Twystid for fucking years. And I've been telling people, don't hate Twystid because we have an issue with them. Don't hate Twystid because we left Psychopathic Records because they left Psychopathic Records. No, fuck that. Still love them. It's bullshit if you would turn on them for this shit. It's bullshit. They have both stated that. Twystid, on the other hand, has kicked people out of their shows for chanting ICP at their shows. Twystid, on the other hand, has kicked people out of their shows for saying, like, oh, who's the one that threw that thing? Well, it's probably the guy in the Hatchaman jersey. They didn't see him do it, but he was sporting Hatchaman shit, so they kicked him the fuck out. You know what I mean?
That's not right. They paid money to be there.
Do you know if there has been any because I haven't seen it, but if there's been any proof to their being disinvited to the march?
What do you mean disinvited?
Well, Twystid is claiming that they were disinvited to the march. When I keep on getting this particular argument is I've only seen that ICP has said in an interview that everyone is invited and everyone from MNE is invited to the march, and that
Twystid was disinvited from Juggalo Day for refusing to play the march.
Right, where
they were disinvited from Juggalo Day and from the gathering, in a sense, for refusing to play the march.
Where is that? I mean, like, how?
Well, that it's in the interview. It's basically in the ICP and Fago Lovers ICP interview, where they go into the whole shit with Young Wicked and everything. It's in that interview where they talked about. They said that they were supposed to do Juggalo Day and they were supposed to do Dark Lotus, and then Twystid made the announcement that they're signing Otis, and then Twystid made the announcement that none of them will be at the march, and then but they're still gonna do Juggalo Day, and then Jay was like, listen, this is the situation, and they were like, well, no on this, and no on the march. They're like, they're not gonna play the march, so Jay said, you know what, fuck it, we're cutting all ties with you at this point. So anything
Violent J did
is no longer happening.
Violent J that cut it all.
But originally Twystid refused to play the March.
So, because I think I saw that interview, but I guess I was interpreting it differently. But like, so basically, the story is from as how you interpret it that Juggalo they
That's exactly what I was saying.
They were not gonna go to Juggalo Day. They therefore were disinvited.
No, it's the opposite. They refused to play the March, so they were disinvited from Juggalo Day.
Juggalo Day already happened.
When they announced they're not going to be at the March, they said, as far as the marches goes, none of us from Magic Ninja will be there, but we will see you guys at Juggalo Day. And then so Jay came out and said, actually, no, they won't. Because of the March, they're not invited to Juggalo Day anymore.
Juggalo Day's in February.
Juggalo Day was in February. Their announcement for not going to the March was in January. And then Jay fucking disinvited
kicked him out of Juggalo Day.
Right.
Because of it.
Right. So okay, then why doesn't if Twystid has this claim that they were not getting paid what they were supposed to be getting paid, then why don't they take it to court?
So what I would think it was they would, because you have when you have a record contract, the contract is on like percentages, like, you know, you get this much per album, this much per merchandise, you get this much per show, you know, like you get this is a percentage. The record label gets so much, you get so much, and this, that, and the other. What I think may have happened is they try to negotiate a higher percentage that they would earn, and there was a no-go on that. So basically, them saying we're not getting paid what we're supposed to get paid is them saying like, we're actually a big deal on this label, and the label will not renegotiate our contract to help us get paid more. Therefore, we're leaving. You know what I mean? So I don't believe, but yeah, I don't think Psychopathic ripped them off, because there's a few artists always claim that the record label ripped them off, but until there's a court case with actual evidence and contracts being shown, I don't believe them.
Yeah, I mean that's what I think is like the claim that they're making is something that could easily be proven if it's true, if they take it to court. But obviously it suits their purpose to not take it to court, because it suits their purpose to create this huge divide between one side and the other, which is why, like, I mean, I've even kind of like basically unfollowed them on Twitter. I've had kind of an aversion to even listening to their music because I feel like they are creating a huge hate fest with what they're doing, with the way that they're dealing with things.
Yeah, but some juggalos are too smart for that.
Well, let's hope.
Right, but some aren't.
Yeah.
The other thing about that is there's so many juggalos out there now that have been juggalos after Dark Lotus and everything else was already established. So they don't know what it was like. I mean, and I don't know if you guys are probably in that camp as well. I've been a juggalo before Twystid was even a thought. You know what I mean? Like, I remember ICP saying, we got this new group. They're called Twystid. And people going, what the fuck? It's ICP part. They look like goth. They look like ICP in goth makeup. You know what I mean? That's what some people thought, that they were trying to go on, because the original look was they had like powder on their face to make it just look really light, and then the eyeliner with the black around their eyes and the black lips, and people were like, that just looks like some goth shit, like some Cold Chamber type shit or something.
I love Cold Chamber.
Right, but like people were like, that's like they're trying to go on the goth shit, and that's what a lot of people when we first saw Twystid, like the pictures of Twystid, that's what I thought they would sound like some fucking Cold Chamber type shit, but like rap. Obviously pleasantly surprised, but people were hating on it for the first couple years, and ICP was shoving it down. Twystid was part of everything after that. Every interview, everything. If you look at old ICP interviews, you'll always see Twystid in the background. I'm talking like Jay had dreads or Jekyll Brothers era and stuff. Twystid was always in the background, in the music videos, everything. When ICP was on Howard Stern, they always talked about Twystid. Twystid was involved in literally everything. Jay and Shaggy did everything they possibly could to put Twystid up to their level. Okay.
Yeah.
And then, but there's people now who don't know about that. They weren't there when this was happening. They started fucking listening to the shit, and they're listening to Twystid albums, they're listening to ICP albums, and they literally think, like, I remember there was one girl here on YouTube who literally thought, she said Twystid's been calling people juggalos and juggalettes before ICP was even around.
Right. It's like they
That's not
like
true.
the thing that
Right.
bothers me is that
Started that.
they are counting basically on people believing them blindly at everything they say, and this type
Right.
of this with the repercussions that there have started to be about that between well,
Exactly.
I guess, if you put it their way, juggalos and family, because from what I've seen, even like they say, like, we say family, we don't say whoop whoop and stuff like that.
Right.
And at that point, I think like, I don't know, kind of skipped the point of, I hate to use the term juggaloism, but for lack of better words, you kind of skip the point of being a juggalo when you take advantage of people like that. So,
Right.
yeah, I don't know. Maybe I kind of, a couple of months ago, I said, I hope actually that right before the march, they come out and say that it was all a joke and look how stupid y'all are. But at this point, if it's all a joke, then it's gone too far.
Oh no, I couldn't say it gone too far, because myself and Crazy McCormick did a very similar joke on YouTube, and we actually pulled it off, so it was great.
You did?
That would be.
Oh yeah, because me and Crazy McCormick were like really, really tight, and everybody knew it. So we did a joke where we got in an argument, and the argument escalated to the point where I became, because we had to do it where I was the fucking piece of shit and he was the innocent one in this, because are you gonna believe otherwise? And but anyway, so we did it to where, like, I called CPS on him, and they investigated him, which caused his wife to leave him, and he got divorced because of it. And I pulled some shit at his job. I caused him to lose his job because he couldn't pay his rent. He got evicted from his house, and he was almost homeless. All over an argument me and him had on YouTube. So like, and we were playing this out. And on the internet, and then we did other shit where, like, because I was dating this girl at the time, and it was.
Oh, we lost the sound, Jamie. I lost sound.
I think he froze.
The fuck? Well, this has been good, and it has been
And everybody go listen to Satanic's new album because it's awesome. It's called Oculus, and I can't remember the name of the album. I can tell you in a second.
that does clear a lot up. He's cleared a lot up. I don't
They
know.
they both need to quit this shit.
Yeah, I just think that, like, I want to put Twystid here and ICP here, give them a big fucking joint.
No, give them a great big fucking
Are we
hug
back?
and say
Are we
fuck the
back?
shit.
You're
I love
back.
you both, and if you don't like it, fuck off.
They need to come to Amsterdam, get a big fucking
This
joint
album.
to smoke, and to all tell the truth. Like, of course, ICP is probably lying about certain things. I just think that, like,
Oculus
if
Amana.
if you don't have
Amana.
like, and 98% of musicians, rappers, singers in the world don't earn shit for their work. and you put forth and you have an opportunity to put forth, and obviously you're gonna sign
Josh has a
it,
new
but,
Twystid
like,
J has a new song.
yeah, but you're obviously
We're gonna invite Twystid J back.
all right. Obviously, it's no different than anybody else, and Twystid is kind of putting themselves on some separate pedestal or something. It's like, yes, you're gonna sign it, and maybe their contract is full of shitty rules that they have to follow, the same or whatever, and maybe their contract stated that they get a certain amount of pay, and later they felt like they could earn more, but that's why they branched out, and ICP has said, go, branch out, do your thing, do what you want to do. And they kind of continue to attack the whole thing that they had with ICP and they say that, like, they're saying, oh, we would be just as big if we didn't go with Psychopathic, and I think that first of all is BS, but second of all, it doesn't really matter. You signed a contract, and I don't blame you for signing it, but I also don't like. I don't. You were adults when you signed that contract,
right?
Like,
well, for what Psychopathic has reported, it's like they have contracts that last a couple albums, and then they have to be renewed. So I think, like, with the release of Abominations and everything, that was like the end of that, whatever that section of that contract was, and so it came time for renewal, and that's when they said no and bounced. But anyway, I got to get out of here because I got to go buy cigarettes and I'm hungry. So.
Well, I'm glad.
And everybody should go listen to Satanic's new album because I'm obsessed. I gotta plug my dude.
Much motherfucking wicked.
Satanic don't like me.
What?
Satanic don't like me.
Why?
I made a joke about SKR one time on Facebook and they did not take it well. Him and Razakel were not happy about it. It was literally just one little joke. And
what did you say, though?
I put a picture. It was the year that fucking they were going to play The Gathering. And I put a picture of Razakel. I made a meme. It was a picture of Razakel, and it said, Juggalos and Juggalettes, we present to you the new Tila Tequila. Because so many people were talking about... So many people were talking about they're going to go throw shit at them. And I was like, okay. I'm not a fan of their music because I don't like satanic music because it's just as, because to me it's just as bad as Christian music. I'm like, oh God, just stop. Okay, Christian music, I understand God is great. Satanic music, I understand God sucks. Okay, whatever, I get it. You know what I mean? So I don't know.
I like the devil music. I think that one of their songs actually really freaked me out.
It's not satanic.
They put something of the
song
backwards.
It's actually occult rap.
And I think the satanic kind of philosophy is even generally speaking, they don't actually believe in Satan to begin with. And
no, I know.
Like their rules are.
He doesn't worship Satan, by the way. He's a Thalamite.
He's a LaVeyan Satanist.
He's a Salamite.
I don't listen. I don't listen.
LaVey is a Satanist. He's not a Satanist.
Well, no, he told me on Twitter that because we were fucking with him on Twitter, we were just sending him ICP lyrics that are anti-devil stuff, and he said back, you guys do realize I'm a LaVeyan Satanist. I don't believe in an actual devil, right? And we're like, I know, but we're just throwing lyrics at you, ninja. You know what I mean? We're juggalos. We're singing songs together. You know, but I don't listen to a lot of horrorcore outside of fucking Psychopathic. I don't like it. Like, it sounds weird, but I don't like horrorcore music so much. Not a fan.
I like different stuff. But I mean, I do think that like some of their the songs, I only started actually listening to some of their songs this last week and a half or something. But
yeah,
they're quite the older ones anyway are quite well.
His religion is founded by Aleister Crowley, by the way.
Well, there's a difference between the Aleister Crowley
and I read their book. I read their book of the law. It has nothing
Right,
to do with
but I'm
Satan.
saying like so his religion is founded by Aleister Crowley, but Antoine actually his religion is founded by Antoine LaVey, but LaVey
No, it's not.
took his ideas from Aleister Crowley.
Yeah.
Aleister Crowley didn't necessarily establish the religion. Antoine LaVey established LaVey and Satanism, but he based it off of the works of Aleister Crowley.
But Aleister Crowley is a Thalamite.
Right.
Psychopath, though. Aleister Crowley was an abuser, and he was like schizophrenic. He saw
Right.
all kinds of crazy shit, and
There's a movie about him.
I think that was why it got kind of revised later, and they created LaVey. There's all different types of Satanism actually, but
Yeah, but he's not a Satanist. It has nothing to do with Satan.
He just
I've read the Book of the Law.
Yeah, he just
Twystid J. I borrowed the Book of the Law from Twystid J and read it.
Well, that would be an interesting debate to have. I think on Saturday, though, we should talk about all of the rioting and everything that's going on in America.
But either way, my point was just basically I'm not really.
All right, well, I gotta end
doesn't
this
like
live
me.
stream because my sister's calling me for something.
I hear
Thank
you.
you, CPN. And my view has changed, just so you know. My view has changed from this conversation, and I appreciate you coming in. And
Thanks for coming to the chat. We will talk to you guys later.
All
Don't
right.
forget to comment, rate, subscribe, and follow those two people right there. And Twystid J's not gonna come into the hangout because I'm ending it.
Wait, so someone else is coming in?
No, Twystid J's. I'm ending it.
Oh, okay.
Because I gotta leave because my sister wants me for something.
All right. Well, I'm out of here.
All right. Have a wonderful weekend, and don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, and check back next week at 4 p.m. Monday Eastern Time Zone. And we will talk to you guys all later. Thanks for watching. Whoop whoop.